Let me have a Diablo sandwich, a Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
La 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 la.
Oh no, let's go crazy. Let's get nuts. Look for the purple banana till they put us.
What a delightful morning.
Are you having a good one?
Oh, terrific. Nothing better than heading to work. You did get a great text.
I got a great text from Jim.
Yeah.
A great text. Let's see. It said, I'll just say this. A person that Jim was interacting with was described as a cunt piece of shit.
Yeah, and he got 1 star.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Uber driver of the day.
You know, Uber's an amazing service.
It is. The technology is incredible.
And most of the drivers are great.
Right.
And this guy was courteous, but when he picks me up facing the wrong way, I'm like, all right, I'm not going to say anything. And we're going up, and we start crossing town on 42nd Street. I know the map told him to do that. But 42nd Street, it's Times Square. No one.
Is that a big part of Times Square?
Yeah, it's a very popular part of Times Square. It's very well traveled. So we get to 6th Avenue and 42nd Street. And there's 5 lanes.
Which is the epicenter of Times Square.
Yeah. And there's other ways to go.
I mean, like 1 block. Yeah.
So this guy's trying to make a right from the right lane. Now, anyone that's driven in New York knows in rush hour, you're never making the right from the right lane. Because what happens is people who suck, and they go up, they pull out enough for their car to make a right turn, and they have to wait for all the people to walk across the street. So usually 1 car or light makes a turn while the other 3 lanes are zipping by. So if you're a driver in New York, what you do is you get into the second to left lane, you pull up to the crosswalk there, and then you make the right around the other cars. That's how any fucking cab driver would do it. And it's not illegal. Or maybe it is, but it's still.
But just anybody with any experience driving in the city.
Anyone who knows how to drive in the fucking city knows you don't just sit in the right lane waiting to make the turn. I'm like, we're not going to make this. 1 light goes through, another light goes through, traffic at the other 2 lanes.
That is a problem.
Just a shit driver.
And you experience that in New York City. There's nothing more frustrating than watching a traffic light change multiple times. You just feel like, oh my God, I'm stuck here forever. Especially when they're never going to get better.
When you know it's a fixable problem. Like the driver just literally was a passive driver who didn't give a fuck about getting where he was having to go. Probably a peaceful guy who lived to be 90, but it was just annoying me.
Was he stressed out about it?
No.
He wasn't?
No. But
No.
I'm not, it wasn't like it was bumper to bumper traffic, because that happens.
Sure.
You can't get mad at the driver. It's when you know, I drive, I have a car.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, I know.
You're like that kid in high school, like, oh yeah, he drives. Jim, he's a senior. He drives.
That's right. And he hates a fucking junior who sits at the light. That's like when he's driving, like he had like a fucking, like those things, a learner student on his roof.
Right.
Asshole. Making the right. No one makes a right from the right lane in crosswalk traffic. You can't do it. It's gonna take you 6 lights to get 6 cars through. So you go up, you go around, you make the right around the other cars, and usually you can make that right before the first guy in the line was waiting. And it's not even a dangerous thing to do because the people have already passed you.
It's probably just a guy from Central Jersey.
No, he wasn't.
That drove into the city to try to get like Uber money.
No, not that guy.
Not your guy?
No, he was from another land.
Oh, is that right?
As Robert Klein would say, he's from another land.
He didn't have a strong grasp on the English language?
We didn't talk. I don't know. He might have spoke English fine. We didn't really speak.
Right.
I mean, the directions for the app, the directions were in English, so he spoke English, but I just hated the fact that he, as someone driving in New York, did not know. You don't. Everyone in their town, wherever you're from, there's something you do on the way to work or some road that's a little trick that you know to get away from traffic.
But everybody knows who's around.
Everyone knows who's around. You know, hey, don't go down that street because there's always a problem there at this hour. And this Times Square, and I finally, I'm like, why are we in Times? Why are we making a right on 42nd Street? Well, I just couldn't.
So you had to get out of the car?
I walked.
From 42nd Street?
Yeah, I was like, all right, I'm going to walk.
Okay.
Like, he didn't give a fuck.
No, he's like, that's fine.
Right.
She had to walk 7 blocks.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was so annoyed.
And Jim just walked in as the, oh no, let's go came on.
I know, but it was quiet in here. Everybody was reading the paper and enjoying, and I marched over and dutifully hit all the buttons, and we realized the intro had started.
Yeah, we didn't, none of us realized how late it was.
You were sitting there reading the paper and having a laugh.
Yeah.
Troy's there posing.
Just reading Matt Lauer stories.
You know, I read a bunch of that shit yesterday.
And he's a big deal, right? It's a flirty business.
I love Geraldo. Geraldo's 70, doesn't give a fuck.
He just likes to flirt because he's a flirt.
I didn't read this newest one. I read the exposing himself, giving sex toys, locking the fucking under the desk. I did not read this one about what Matt Lauer has actually said. Do we have audio of Matt Lauer talking?
He made a no. He issued a statement, and the Today Show read it this morning.
Oh.
He is not. No, he has not put his face in front of a camera, but he did this morning. Just come out with a statement. If you want to play it, we got the clip.
It's a difficult morning here again because our top story is once again about our former colleague, Matt Lauer.
And in fact, we just moments ago received a statement from Matt, and let me read it to you. There are no words to express my sorrow and regret for the pain I have caused others by words and actions.
So here's a picture of my dick.
To the people I have hurt, I am truly sorry. As I am writing this, I realize the depth of the damage and disappointment I have left behind at home and at NBC. Some of what is being said about me is untrue or mischaracterized, but there is enough truth in these stories to make me feel embarrassed and ashamed. I regret that my shame is now shared by the people I cherish dearly. Repairing the damage will take a lot of time and soul searching, and I'm committed to beginning that effort. It is now my full-time job. The last 2 days have forced me to take a very hard look at my own troubling flaws. It's been humbling.
Hard.
I am blessed to be surrounded by people I love. I thank them for their patience and grace. That's a statement from Matt that just came in within the last minute or two.
Oof.
Yeah. Now bend over, Natalie, and pick up my statement.
Yeah, exactly. Show me your clit.
Uh-oh, Mr. Pinchers is back.
What was Mr. Pinchers?
There was a see, what happens now is when it's a big, that's how you can tell how famous you are. Like Louis C.K. is really famous. So when the Louis C.K. scandal becomes official, people go through all of his old stuff.
Right.
And start painting everything in this new context.
And there's a lot of audio and video with him to talk
Precisely.
about.
So now, because Matt Lauer is so famous and he's been on TV every day for the last 20 years, people spent all day yesterday combing through all the Matt Lauer stuff they could find. And I saw they replayed the interview with him and Anne Hathaway, where it was right after Anne Hathaway had gotten a picture of her vagina taken as she was getting out of a car. And he goes like, and it's just like in the moment you go, well, that was kind of an uncomfortable question, but Matt Lauer was just trying to be a journalist and get a headline. But in this context, he starts the interview by going, so Anne, we've seen a lot of you lately. Like, not in reference to you've been all over the place, but I saw your puss.
Let me see, man. She's so pretty.
She is. But you just watch. Troy's watching CNN. He's one of those.
Yeah, he's a fake news guy.
Well, he's an MSM guy.
I know he is.
He's watching. Are you
Troy, what are you doing?
Troy, if you want to watch.
Why are you having a ball over there?
If you want to watch fake news.
Yeah, he's having his own little party over there watching CNN. Big Wolf Blitzer fan.
The failing Troy Kwan can't cue the clip up for us.
I know. What are you doing?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
He's just trying to watch his fake news.
All right, here we go.
Are you done with your fake news, Troy?
I have a couple windows open.
You know it's not real, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Seen a lot of you lately.
Sorry about that.
You were.
I'd be happy to stay home, but the film.
See, so that's just like, and that's just the beginning of it. And they go, oh, he loves pussy, this Matt Lauer. He loves vaginas.
but now one problem is, here's what they're going to do. They're going to go over all his footage.
Right.
And they're going to start harping over every time he took his dick out on camera.
And it's like, come on, guys. Context means everything, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, and then he goes on to ask her about the photo being taken. And it's like kind of uncomfortable, but it's more like
it was topical.
And yeah, it was a shitty celebrity interviewer question. So there's this, and then there was Katie Couric. Actually, we have the clip of Katie Couric on Andy Cohen's show. This was years ago, I think, a couple years ago, and Katie Couric, who hasn't been on the Today Show in 10 years at this point, was on Andy Cohen's show, and Andy Cohen asked her about Matt Lauer.
You co-hosted the Today Show with Matt Lauer for 15 years. What is Matt's most annoying habit?
He pinches me on the ass a lot.
Wow! I wouldn't have a problem with that. Thanks, everybody.
And he said I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Woo! It's just Matt being Matt. And you think, oh, maybe she's joking around. But he liked to pinch her cheeks.
I love Andy Cohen. He's a really cool. He gets 3 questions that you have to answer yes to 2 of them.
Right. That's the game. Yeah, it helps that Andy Cohen, like, he's a guy, he's got, like, his show is heavily watched, but he's also got that executive side to him.
Yep.
So, you know what I mean? It's he's able to get a little more out of people.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you got that, which, when it aired, was more like, oh, you know, she's probably joking, or even if she isn't, it's just a little office horseplay. And now it's like, oh my gosh, he's been sexually assaulting Katie Couric, America's sweetheart, this entire time.
Pinching her hiney.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I wouldn't even assault her.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, give it a little pinch.
You wouldn't?
A little pinch.
I mean, you co-host, right?
Probably wouldn't, but I wouldn't pinch my co-host hiney, but...
Really?
No. I just grab your helmet.
Ever? Oh, yeah.
I grab Sam up by the helmet.
I pinch the front.
Yeah. I space at you. I grab the helmet and I shake him.
Jim would always, he would pinch my front.
Yeah.
He would pinch me in the front.
What? He would pinch, he would like fish around and find out where the shaft was and then work his way up to the helmet and give it a pinch. Good 5-minute fishing expedition. Wow.
And then
2012 that was.
Right. So it's like, and I, when you put all of these clips all at the same time and in this context of what's going on with him now, boy, does the whole picture gets painted very, very differently.
Yeah, what is Matt's most annoying habit?
Yeah, keep pinching my ass. And then there's this other clip. Meredith Vieira replaced Katie Couric years ago on the Today Show. And this other clip unsurfaced. I think it went around when it first came out years ago. But TMZ reposted it, and so it was everywhere yesterday.
Did women like Matt Lauer?
Oh my God.
They do like him, right?
Loved.
They loved Matt Lauer.
Yeah, Matt Lauer was beloved. He was described by Jeff Zucker as the hunk next door.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, no, women
love him, right?
Women loved him. You remember, like...
They still do. Most of them still do.
I don't know.
Nah, what'd he do? He pinched a few asses. He fucking showed a picture of his dick.
Well, he also might have had sex with a woman until she passed out in his office.
Oh, that's bad, but
that could have
when
happened.
When she passed out, was she drunk?
It didn't say in the article. It just goes, so, like, he called a woman down to his office. This is what the article said, right? This article is claiming that a woman who preferred to be remain...
He molested the mouth of an interviewer, of a young male interviewer who showed up. Did you hear the click of the door?
I'll comment on that later. But the woman preferred to remain anonymous. She was summoned to his office to do what she thought was discuss work. She walks into the office. She sits down. He hits his molester button. Yeah. And then all of a sudden... Oh no, he hit the button.
Oh no, he got me.
And he goes, hey, maybe unbutton your blouse a little bit. She's like, all right. And she unbuttoned her blouse. And then the newspaper article said that he bent her over the chair, which was really specific, and started having sex. And the newspaper article that I read, and maybe Travis if I missed something, but it said he bent her over the chair and had sex with her until she passed out. And then an assistant came in the office and helped her up.
And brought her to the nurse.
Why'd she pass out?
It didn't say, did
Doesn't
it?
say.
Yeah, it was
she fucked up? Was she high? Does Matt have a giant dick?
I think he just fucked the shit out of her.
Did Matt fuck her?
Yeah.
Until she fell asleep. Did he fuck the consciousness out of her?
I think
or was she loaded?
I think he fucked it.
I would assume...
Sex overload?
Yeah.
I think it might be sex overload.
How scary is that when you're fucking someone in your office and they pass out?
Yeah.
Oh, you must think you're in such trouble.
I would assume that she passed out from the fear of what... She was married.
Yeah. Yeah. She had to tell her husband.
Yeah.
And then he's now her ex-husband, but he confirmed the account.
Yeah.
I didn't read the graphic description. I didn't read that part. I didn't. For some reason, it wasn't in the article I read, but I did read that she told her husband at the time, and her husband didn't freak out.
I don't know.
Well, they're not married anymore.
No, but but how does he not go? Matt fucked me at work. Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's what she said happened.
Wow.
But like,
She tells her husband he has nothing to say to NBC.
Well, she didn't go because she didn't report it because she didn't want to lose her job. So she probably said, "Don't report this. I don't want to lose my job."
Right. That's what.
God.
Some of the newspaper articles and stuff are saying that Matt he liked to creep a little bit, but because he was such a public person, he decided to do it all at work.
Yeah,
where
he
nobody
had to.
could. Yeah.
In an insular environment because he couldn't just go out and start doing it with the celebrities. How long has he been married?
A long time.
Yeah, it was his second. This was his second wife, but he married her in like late 90s, early 2000s.
She filed for divorce once.
Because he was very angry. She said.
He claimed temper, really angry, abusive behavior, and then they reconciled, and she pulled the divorce papers.
She's fucking hot, man. She looks like Huma. She looks.
Oh. I was looking there. I could hear her phone.
She looks
I
like
saw the mic on.
She looks like Huma. She looks like Anthony Weiner's wife. In the pictures where her hair is like her lipstick is very red.
Well, she's a former Victoria's Secret model.
This woman is.
Yeah,
she's really pretty.
He married her in '98 when he still had hair.
Yeah, he was a good looking guy. They're a nice couple. She's a very sturdy looking woman.
Yeah,
she's a sturdy looking lady. Very pretty.
Dude, I mean, you've seen,
give her a kiss.
It was only a couple years ago that Matt Lauer was hanging on the beach with his abs showing off and everything. He's still a hunk.
Yeah, look, I'm not saying he's not a fucking dreamboat.
Yeah.
He's like a hunk next door.
He is the hunk next door.
Oh, she's 2 years older than me. Forget it.
But I read, I will, 2 years older than me.
Forget it.
How could anyone be attracted to that? Yeah, look at this dude with his abs. That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, look, the guy's dead. I'm not saying he's not dreamy.
But The Office is not, it's in the corner of a building. But it's not a secluded office. They made it seem like it was this dungeon office in a secret corner, and it's not. It's just it's off. It is at the end of a hallway, but there's an assistant desk right outside the office.
And I read that those buttons are not rare.
No, they're not. I mean,
for high profile people, probably as a security measure.
Not only a security measure, but old school. A lot of executives used to have them so they could call somebody into their office and do the power move where they would hit the button and the door would shut. You'd be like, oh shit, I'm in trouble.
Oh, I never heard that.
Yeah. But it's being reported like he,
that
he
was
had a lock
door
installed. So
here we go. Matt just shut the door without getting up. You know what that means. It's time to fuck someone until they pass out.
Well, it's too creepy to walk over and lock the door.
Right.
Because you want to make sure.
Oh, here, let me get that for you. You hit the button. He did not, for the record, I have to say, in my experience, I went into his office and he shut the door. To my memory, somebody shut the door, either he or his assistant.
You don't remember much, do you? Did he give you a little drink? He dosed you.
Well, yeah.
Ronnie was talking about dosing you. He dosed you.
You think so?
Yep.
He didn't use the button on me. It's either he or
he didn't need to.
Either he or his assistant shut the door manually.
Sam went right into that desk.
Yeah, but the door doesn't just lock.
Yeah.
How do you know he didn't use the button?
Sam crawled under the desk like a fucking chipmunk, started gnawing away at his ball bag.
Is that what he wanted? And then I just put him in my cheeks for the winter. Yeah, no, he did not hit the button. Unless he secretly hit the button to lock the door. He didn't hit the button. The office, it was nice, and it's also not a big office. It's so funny, though. I loved that I've been in that office because I read the article, and I'm like, I know the couch that he bent that guy. I know where he bent her over.
Why the fuck did she pass out, though? Was she
tired? They wake up early today.
Was she stressed?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming she was very stressed over it. I don't know if she was so stressed that she became unconscious. She sounds that sounds, but I've never been that stressed out before.
Oh, so it was 2001. That's 16 years ago.
Maybe they were drinking.
Could have been drinking.
Oh, man.
Could have had a couple cocktails. What of it?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Was he married to this woman then?
Yeah.
In 2001, yeah. He married her in 98.
Oh, boy. That's 3 years in. Was he really in that little fucking 50 Shades of Grey outfit?
No, that's obviously a Photoshop.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah. It's two different skin tones.
She knew something was going on, though.
The wife?
Yeah. Because I read that she traveled to the Olympics with him because she didn't trust him.
Oh, isn't that not the 2014, but the ones before that, right?
Right.
But she didn't travel with him in 2014?
No, because that's where...
He's like, stop salting my grind, babe. I got things to do.
He was texting his dick to interns? Is that what it was? Or some kind of a photo? Was it his abs or his dick?
So...
You hope it wasn't his dick.
No, it has to be.
It has to be his dick. So...
Yeah.
Well, in your dream world.
Everyone's.
Tough dog.
The thing that got him fired was that he was texting an intern at the Olympics in Sochi. Sochi,
yeah.
Sochi. Yeah, and he was like sexting with her, and they said that there was a photo that was sent to this intern that was so kind of egregious that there was nothing else they could do.
Was the girl? Oh, so the Olympic girl.
You got to do more than text and intern your abs.
Yeah.
To lose that gig.
And they suspected there was more because obviously they've gotten reports.
Dick and balls. I think balls too have to be there.
Balls are there. Yeah, balls are a big problem.
Yeah, big problem.
So it was an intern. Was the 2014 Olympic girl?
It was an intern.
Was she? I thought she was a low-level production.
The intern I thought was a different one than the Olympic person.
Maybe there's so many. I was confused. I thought I read that she was went to the Olympics to intern there, like with the Today Show.
Oh, maybe.
Wow.
Like she was definitely though at the Olympics, but I think she was an intern. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I wasn't the one sending her photos that were going to get me fired.
So I guess women found him dreamy, and they probably did flirt with him because he's Matt Lauer and he's a handsome guy.
But you can't be sending dick pics to interns.
It's crazy. That's a little crazy.
I mean, that's insane.
But Ronnie was right there. Yeah, we said right. Certain things that used to get you in, that would never have gotten, that would kind of always get you in trouble. But a lot of stuff that wouldn't have got you in trouble now will.
Definitely. And
but sending a dick to an intern has probably always been a female intern. We never really had female interns for that reason. Like we had a couple over the years, but I would say all of our interns, what would you say, 10% total were female?
Yeah.
Because we knew like if you say the wrong thing, fucking they're going to complain, there's going to be a problem. We just avoided it for that reason.
I think that so the technology has changed in the sense that this is all so much easier now. At the same time, tolerance has diminished for it. So you can't get away with the things that you used to get away with, but you can technically do a lot more.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? So I think some of these old school guys are just all befuddled and confused.
Yeah, he might have thought there was a way to, well, he must have known that she could show the text. Maybe he just didn't think she would. Well, maybe he liked the risk that she might.
I think he definitely operated using intimidation and stuff. This kind of the other thing that the other story that everybody went back to yesterday was the Ann Curry story, and the idea that Matt kind of was the not a benevolent dictator of the stuff that was going on the Today Show.
He got her out, didn't he?
Yeah, and they were playing like the clip of Ann Curry saying goodbye, and there's a moment where Matt goes in to kiss her goodbye, and she ducks her head away, and there's this weird, awkward kiss on TV where he kisses like the side of her forehead. Because she's like,
you think she's enjoying this?
Avoiding it. Ann Curry?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Think she's happy?
She tattooed the words "We reap what we sow" on her abs.
Wow. So yeah, the little kiss. How long was she there with him?
A long time, right?
Yeah. Well, she was the news desk lady for a long time.
Yeah.
And then she became the co-host?
She was only the co-host for a little bit of time.
I guess Matt didn't like her?
No, but she was on the news desk for a long time.
Now they're saying, wouldn't Roker now they're saying would shit on a plate and hold it under people's noses?
I didn't read that.
I mean, I'm
trying to go through all my.
I think
Did you not get that, Travis?
I think I dreamt that.
Sometimes I miss things.
Oh.
I'm just waiting for one of those stories to come out.
About Al Roker?
I can't hear it,
No,
mister.
just something like really degrading.
Yeah.
You know?
Al's probably the nicest guy there.
I interviewed him, he and his wife together once, and they seemed like they had a good husband-wife relationship. He said they have sex twice a year.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean, he's married to Ben Carson.
Al, let's say he has sex with her, I believe, on Valentine's Day and on Al's birthday. And once we got that fact out in the interview, Al started shouting "Happy Birthday" multiple times throughout the interview.
So romantic. When
He
it's
likes
planned.
that. Al likes to have sex with his wife.
All right, good for Al.
But he gets it twice a year,
fair
so
enough.
he gets super excited.
That's probably
about
why
it.
he lost the weight. She was probably like, "If you drop a few, I'll give you some."
You get right. Fat Al gets it on his
Two?
birthday. Skinny Al gets it on his birthday and Valentine's Day. He's like,
I'll
Deborah,
double
Rob,
it.
we're doing it, Deb. We're doing it.
I'll double it if you
Yeah.
drop a few.
Yeah.
Here she is saying goodbye.
On planes, maybe ask you to jump out of one or two.
What?
You'll be with us at the Olympics, which we're looking forward to. Most importantly, you've made us better, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Mouth full of hair.
Terrible. She ducked out of there. You think she knew that he was having her pushed out?
That kiss was like when your mom goes to kiss you goodbye, but you're not a little kid anymore. And you're like, Mom!
Exactly.
And you duck away and it's awkward. Yeah, it was really bad.
I've had warmer moments with Scott.
Look at the body language, too. There's like almost a full person in between Matt Lauer and Ann Curry. Look at that. Like he's got his arm stretched across the couch. And like he had to drag her in. He looked like Freddy Krueger in that scene where his arms are just stretching across the two walls and he's scratching it with his fingernails. Look how long his arm had to extend to get her to be like, Anne, act like we're friends, Anne. This is supposed to be a warm moment, Anne.
Oh, someone is saying, no, Joe, it's not a mistake. Yeah, but I know you're saying, hello, Joe.
Hey, Jim, how are you?
Hey, buddy.
Good to see you guys. Yeah, I just wanted you to be careful. That's, that's a no-no. You can't say, we didn't hire female interns because, for that reason, we don't want the sexual harassment.
No, we're talking about the Opie and Anthony show. We said that on the air. That was said on the air for many years on O&A that we would try to avoid that. Not many applied, to be honest with you. Most women didn't want to be in that environment.
We don't do that here anymore.
I don't even see the intern list here. But I mean, on Opie and Anthony, we were always careful of it. But that was that was a crazier show. This is much more subdued. Over at XM, it was like the Wild West. It was crazy. All right, thanks, Joe. But yeah, we don't.
We never even had that many that applied.
Yeah, it was more just guys, and I remember them saying it on the air, like, "Hey, man, we avoid it because it's you gonna have problems."
Yeah,
we had some good,
but I mean, we don't.
Interns.
We certainly did.
And one that was afraid of cotton balls.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Joe, right? That was her name. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, and I mean, I don't in. They might have been a problem in that environment. I don't think they'd be a problem now because
I'm fine with them now.
Yeah,
but it was just then you just got nervous.
We just had a female intern.
Who?
Oh yeah, Elena. Remember her?
She was good. I liked her.
She was great. Yeah,
she was.
God,
really
how
good.
quickly we forget.
I know, man. We just because you don't want to get too attached to people because they leave.
They leave.
Oh, is that it? Do you close yourself?
I get very attached to people. I really do, and it's like if all of a sudden you enjoy working with somebody, and all of a sudden they leave, you're like, oh,
why are you leaving? I thought we were friends.
Yeah, I mean, some people you don't get attached to, and you're happy when they leave, and other people you're like not.
Oh boy. Weirdly, I don't have any follow-up questions. So we didn't play the Meredith Vieira clip.
Yeah, we should play that.
This one.
I've seen it, but
this one is a tough one to get past, especially in this context. This was taken, like, the audio is shitty because it was taken off the air. Like, obviously this wasn't on the air.
It was in between shot thing that the camera was just rolling.
Right, the camera guy left his thing rolling, and I bet Matt just hates whatever camera guy or production truck guy leaked this video out there.
Yeah, they just hate Matt.
Yeah.
Matt's yelled at them one too many times.
Yeah, I think that's right.
In the business of life.
We got the clip over. Troy, you can keep watching CNN and your mainstream media stuff over there.
Yeah.
You know, you can.
I hate this.
I know because
mainstream media? He's pointing at a vagina.
No. He hates that we keep interrupting his fake news watching.
I don't know. I have windows open to try to flip around to stories for you guys, and then shit just starts playing.
Yeah, it does. Just sometimes you open something to check a story, and it's and then you'll open it to the Times, and there's a giant translucent thing in the front. It says close ad, but you hitting close ad opens another one. It is a nightmare.
Right, if you don't hit the X in the exact right spot, you go
play
to the sponsor
ad,
website.
It's a fucking, and then you try to play Matt Lauer and being humiliated.
All right, Travis, you got the clip?
Unless I think Troy's ready.
Yeah, Troy's ready. I'll say.
If you want to watch the video.
I have everything closed and it's still playing.
All right.
This is playing.
All right, so
who
Troy,
is that bitch?
maybe for a second you stopped watching the Laura Ingraham show and just paid attention to
He's
what
a big
we're
Laura
doing.
Ingraham guy. It drives me crazy.
He loves Laura Ingraham.
He does.
She's great.
All right, right now it's off camera. Matt is just sitting there shuffling through papers, and Meredith Vieira's with two tech guys.
What I was going to say is what I like about Laura Ingraham is that she's totally unbiased.
The Ingram angle.
Yeah.
Is that her show?
That's her show, and she just comes across very straightforward, no bias at all. It's really.
She does a good
really
radio
great.
show though. She's really fierce, Laura Ingraham.
Fierce like Tyra Banks.
No, and she's a really.
You are fierce.
She's a very tough. Interviewer and very tough. She's a smart person.
I respect that you said that, but I don't need you bringing your drag queen lingo in here.
Fierce is not really drag queen lingo.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Give daddy a kiss. That's not drag queen lingo either.
It's just something you wanted.
Yeah.
There's Matt. He's just checking his suit. I still look good.
And I'll meet you outside. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Sweater. Keep bending over like that. It's a nice view.
He doesn't even look like he's kidding.
No, he didn't say that. Like, because at first I was watching the clip, but when he goes, bye, I was like, oh, he's just being fun, Matt. And then he goes, keep bending over like that. I like the view.
Yeah, he looked pretty serious.
Matt.
Yeah.
He's like clenching his teeth a little bit, like, oh, I'll take a bite out of that. Like,
You want to fuck till we pass out?
yeah, exactly. Who wants to be a millionaire in my pants?
Someone
what does
raised
that even mean?
Someone raised a great point about our female interns. Yes, Sean?
Yeah, boys. You didn't have many female interns, but the ones who did made a go of the company, like Travis and Sam.
That's right.
I'm not a lady.
Wait, hang on.
That's a common
That's
misconception.
a very, very good point. Thank you, Sean. Excellent point. We've had 2 of our first interns were females, and both are still working there.
I guess that's right. A
couple of my favorite gals.
Okay, that's weird. It's getting
not cool.
It's getting weird. Oh,
yeah, we're getting jiggy.
What does that mean? What?
Like the song.
No, I know. That
I love that.
You do?
Yeah. Even 5 minutes after that song came out, it was awful.
Immediately, it was terrible.
Getting jiggy with it.
Na 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 na. I mean, but Will Smith was in an era in his career where he just made songs that, like, for whatever reason, they were hits, but known as universally horrible.
Do you want to know?
That was when Miami came out, too. Bienvenido a Miami. I know, it was huge, but everybody was like, this song is terrible.
I'll tell you one thing. Until you just said that, I had remembered that it was LL Cool J that sang Getting Jiggy with It.
Jesus Christ.
I know. He sang Mama Sang Knock You Out. I know, which is
Mama
awful.
sang,
Mama did not sing
Mama said,
anymore.
Mama said Knock You Out. Mama said Knock You Out.
My mama sang Knock You Out.
He sang Mama Said Knock You Out. It's a terrible song.
Mama sang Knock You Out.
Mama sang. Isn't that from fucking MASH?
I don't know
Do you
anything
remember?
about. No, I don't sit there
I
watching
don't think LL
MASH.
Cool J was in MASH.
No. Oh.
He was in MASH.
No.
Yes, he was.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Huh?
He was Hawkeye Chipperson.
I saw Chip tweet about, a possible job opportunity.
He just fucking babbles.
He's an idiot.
He's an idiot.
Chip trying to get that Today Show gig?
He mentioned the wrong show.
He did.
Yeah.
That's too bad. That's not gonna look good on the
No.
at the job interview.
No.
There he is. There's your boy, Big Willie style. It's the Millennium after all.
What a bad song.
You weren't excited about the Millennium?
What year is this?
It's probably 2000 because it was for the Millennium.
Oh.
Let's go. People still play this at weddings.
I know. It's a wedding song.
Like older white ladies get very excited when this song comes on.
Na.
97.
They're like the fucking the wives from Casino. Goodfellas. 97. Wow.
Yeah.
20 years of good music.
Oh, Will Smith?
Yeah.
He had a good sitcom.
Hey, look.
And songs.
"Girls of the World" was a great song. That was a fun song. That was kind of like the first.
Girls of the World?
And Nothing But Trouble.
Will Smith?
Girls Nothing But Trouble. Girls of the World Ain't Nothing But Trouble. Yes, that's Will Smith, the Fresh Prince.
I don't know anything about that.
Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble. Sorry, yeah.
So he's like, girls ain't nothing but trouble.
You don't remember
Parents just don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, he really was a one-trick dude. Oh, yeah, I know this song.
And he changed the lyrics
Yeah.
to actually I hated, because there was the one lyric which was I hit her with a trash can and ran like hell, and then he changed it, which was the original lyrics.
I mean, it probably doesn't hold up all that well when you're Will Smith and you're playing to, like, kids and you're talking about hitting women with trash cans.
Why not? This is so old.
Yeah.
What's this, like 1992, 91?
No, it's before that.
80s?
88. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Fresh Prince was out in, like, 91, right? Didn't Fresh Prince start around 91? The Prince. I can't believe what a star he made himself into. It's amazing.
Amazing.
It is amazing.
And poor Jazzy Jeff, every time he sees a Will Smith ad, he's got to want to fucking put a pistol under his chin.
All he's got is Uncle Carl throwing him out the door.
Is that the only thing he did in that show?
Well, no,
what did DJ Jazzy Jeff do? Maybe he went
was
on
big
to
on the show.
Oh, he was in the show?
Oh, yeah.
I
He
didn't
played
watch
Will's
it.
best friend, and then Uncle Carl used to throw him out the door every episode.
Oh, okay.
Great.
So he was in the show well. All right.
He got sitcom money for that, for sure. Jazzy Jeff had a big part in that sitcom. Not as big as Will.
No, but he brought him along. He brought
did
along
bring
this
him along
guy. Okay.
on the sitcom.
On
and
the
then
show.
Once the show was over, it's like, okay, I brought you far enough, man.
Dude, you bring a guy into a sitcom.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
You go hang out with Cal Mitchell for a while.
That
You
was
know
a
what I mean?
huge. That was a huge show, syndication money. So
Fresh Prince, yes, giant, enormous.
DJ Jazzy Jeff is actually a pretty. DJs respect him. He's like,
Right,
he's a really good. He actually DJs now, and people still.
do you think he makes money still?
I think he does. Yeah, he's an amazing DJ. And then actually, Will Smith. This is maybe 3 months ago. Will Smith tried to do a EDM song for a comeback.
Oh, cool, man! I can't wait for the big comeback.
It's pretty
Pretty incredible.
No, it's pretty awful.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
This is what an EDM
Yeah, you
song.
gotta.
Why does he want to make a musical comeback? He's being talked about for Oscars. Like, what's he?
He just wants to get money.
He's a man of many talents.
But I mean, like, I guess you just get bored now and then. Now that he's one of the biggest stars in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Did Independence Day, fucking
Wow.
Men in Black? What the fuck does he care about this shit for?
The Rock puts on
That
those
was like
little
20 years
tights.
ago.
The Rock puts on his little tights and jumps in the wrestling ring every now and then. People like to do their shit.
Is this live?
Oh wait, yeah. Hang on. Let me see.
We're shining our lights and we're gonna brighten up the darkness in this world.
Okay.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Okay.
Wait, what's wrong with that?
Shining out our lights, and we're gonna end the darkness in this
He's
world.
just he's cool, but he's just starting. Like he didn't begin EDMing. That's not the song, is it?
No, I'm looking for.
I don't know. I don't care about the Will
I wanna
Smith
hear it.
EDM
He's talking
song.
like Kirk Cinnamon.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing wrong with that. Smiles.
No, I couldn't care less about Will Smith's EDM song.
I want to hear if it's bad.
I mean, yeah, of course it's bad.
It might be great. That
There's
guy
no
was
way that
good.
this is the song. That's it's an Entertainment Tonight story.
Maybe they're playing it.
They're not.
Maybe they are.
You're waiting for a video that's not the thing you're looking for. I can already tell you it's not.
Oh, Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff
It's
reunite.
on Entertainment Tonight.
Oh,
It's
my
not going to be the
God.
song.
That's going to be great. Unreleased song. This is good stuff.
There it is.
So far, it's good.
You like this?
Love it. Yeah. There we go. This is great.
So good. I can't believe. When did this come out? October? Yeah. Can't believe it's taken a month for it to really take off.
Wait, let me ask you. When EDM, what's the difference between that and club music?
What are you talking about?
I mean, now it's kind of blurred.
Yeah.
EDM is sort of like what they call is like festival music, like big
Right.
room they call it. Where club music is like it could be hip hop, it could be. There's so many different like subgenres of dance
it's
music.
confusing.
Yeah. This sound was cool.
I'm a little sick of the build. This.
Well, yeah, nobody does. People don't do that anymore, do they?
Not like that.
No, this is like this sounds like it was made 5 years ago.
Yeah, This sounds old and outdated. This is somebody that has no idea what's really going on in dance music. making
No.
a dance song.
Hey, Jaden, is this cool? Yeah, Dad, you got it. Can I wear a Batman outfit again? Sure, buddy. You're 20. That's normal.
Or Will Smith goes to his manager and is like, "Give me the best producer out right now," and they hook up some turd.
He's like, I still got it. I can still rhyme.
Because get lit is not necessarily a sentiment that anybody cares about.
Get lit? I mean, lit is a term that people use.
For getting high, maybe. We're getting fucked up.
No, what?
Getting crazy.
I
Lit is
haven't heard that. No,
lit is like, this is cool.
Oh, I thought it was literature.
No, get lit is like, yeah.
I like this part.
This shit's lit.
You dance to this if you were in a club and you heard this.
If no one could see me, I would.
And then you'd be like, get lit. What's this about? Like getting high on drugs?
I really thought that's what it was about.
And they go, what are you talking about,
This is
Jim?
from books.
What are you? Yeah. Well, then literature. That's what you should be singing
I
about.
never heard get lit as in.
Like this shit's lit.
Yeah, I never heard that.
People say that about this show. They go, Jim Norton and Sam Roberts, shit, it's lit.
I think you're hearing something that rhymes with it, and, and you're mistaking it for lit.
I do just pay attention to that last part of the word.
Yeah, you're missing the first syllable. All right, we can throw this.
Maybe that's right. We should probably go to Mark in Seattle online, too.
Oh, okay. Hello, Mark. What's up, buddy?
Would have been Sam. You're an idiot. The guy with Bill. Did you even watch the show?
Did you even watch? You didn't even watch Fresh Prince.
Do you even Fresh Prince?
Do you even Fresh Prince? Do you Bel Air, bro? No, I got Carl and Uncle Phil. I got Carl from Family Matters and Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince confused.
Carl?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I got them confused, and I feel racist, and I apologize.
You're right, Mark. He is a fool. All right, buddy. Thanks.
Donald Trump that Kim Jong Un or whatever the fuck his name is was a sick puppy.
Oh, I did see that. Yes. Yeah. Trump called him a sick puppy. Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Chip Jong-un. Thanks, pal. Yeah, he is a very sick puppy. By the way, they also did Trump retweet? He retweeted all this Muslim violence stuff yesterday.
Yeah.
Did he retweet one that's fake?
One of the 2 videos we watched yesterday that I was like, these are
Which
terrible.
which one's a fake video?
I don't know.
The one that
the White House is saying it's real.
The one that I think you guys watched where it was like one guy beating another guy.
Yeah.
Oh, the Danish kid on crutches.
Yeah.
That's the fake one?
Yeah.
Was that just friends making it, or what was the...
I don't know, but they're both Danish.
You're right.
Yeah, it's not like a Muslim thing.
Oh, okay.
But that doesn't matter. It's the message.
It's the message. Muslims are bad. That's what we're trying to say.
Yeah. He is, this is just 2 kids fighting?
I mean, it's obviously meant to look like...
No, but did they stage the video for this, or was this just really an incident between
they
the
just
two?
said it was fake.
Or is it fake because they faked it?
Well, the White House didn't fake it. It's just
No.
Just
did these 2 kids...
It's not a Muslim attacking someone.
No. But did they make it to troll people, or is it just a video of one kid kicking another kid's ass, and then someone takes it and says,
It doesn't matter. The threat is real. That's what we got to be concerned
That's the point, yeah. No, I think it's just a fight video, and then somebody labeled it.
Yeah, a real fight video. Well, what is he doing?
Muslim beats up Dutch boy.
What is he doing?
I mean, he's trying to get people afraid of Muslims. That's it.
No, I don't even. The retweets don't even bug me, but it's just a little much. He's getting harder and harder to defend.
Yeah,
it should bug you.
The retweets are terrible.
He's retweeting fake anti-Muslim tweets.
It's
literally propaganda.
It's not very presidential.
And then when they say, "Hey, isn't that fake news?" and the White House says, "Well, whether it's fake or not, it doesn't matter."
Yeah, I mean,
The threat is real.
It's
that should bother you.
It's as propaganda as anything has been.
Yeah,
like it couldn't be more defined as that. It's not true, and it's specifically being put out there by the president to manipulate people into that point of view that he's pushing.
Yeah, his Twitter feed is really needs work.
But that Pocahontas thing the other day was really funny.
That's actually a great point. I mean, that's the great counterpoint to it. That was funny.
Yeah,
I laughed at that very much.
And I do like that in so many ways he's accusing Joe Scarborough of killing an intern.
Not so many ways.
God.
In a very direct way. In a very direct way. He's using his Twitter to be like, there's some questions here. I think Joe Scarborough probably killed his intern.
And she died of fucking natural causes.
Well, that's the story. I think we should investigate it. While we're talking about Matt Lauer, let's also bring up the fact that, Joe Scarborough is a murderer. And they're like, what? Joe Scarborough, who said I was a murderer? Oh, just the president of the United States.
Yeah, but he didn't even, for Joe, he was just like, oh, I picked a good day to stop responding to these silly tweets.
Yeah. Well, because sometimes the tweet says enough. Just the fact that it exists is like, you know what? Arguing this point, I'm just going to let this point exist.
Yeah, it's really does not make Trump look good.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
I know, we're just cucks.
And we
can't help it.
So because yesterday you weren't at all. Yesterday I was the only cuck. You were like, I'm okay with the Muslim videos, and I was like,
I don't necessarily care about them, but if one is fake and they know it's fake, or they refuse to admit that it's fake, it's almost like, and by supporting Roy Moore, like, yeah, hey, look, accusations don't mean guilt. Absolutely not. But when there's that many coming from that many, and when the local cops are going, we had to keep them away from the mall. Or security guard is going, we didn't want him in the mall. Yeah, we knew we had to watch out for the cheerleaders because this guy would hang around the high school. There's been enough different people pointing at him. And when Trump is going, hey, you support him, it's like you're exactly what you fucking complained about. You're allowing the fact that he's a Republican to interfere with the fact, like you're doing exactly what you complained about.
But, what's worse, a pedophile or a Democrat? That's really the conversation.
I mean, I don't disagree, but do you know what I'm saying? Like that's what annoys me more is the fact that it's like this is exactly what you bitched about. If you were this different guy, you wouldn't care about the partisan bullshit. You would just say, "Hey, look, I can't support a guy who has a history with fucking teenage girls when he was a public figure."
Right,
a public figure with the
district attorney.
Yeah, the DA,
a person of power. Yeah, no, that's clear. Although, yeah, we did find out, as it turns out, that might not be Trump on the Access Hollywood tape with Billy Bush.
Which is good news.
It is good news, yeah.
That's good
Yeah.
news.
So I mean, it really sounded like him.
It did, yeah, but I'm glad to hear it might not be him.
Right, because there are great Trump impressionists.
A lot of them. A lot of them.
I've been fooled. I watched that show on Comedy Central for 3 weeks before I realized Donald Trump didn't have a talk show.
Yeah.
You know, they'll fool you. These impressionists, they will fool you.
Well,
did you know on SNL that's Alec Baldwin?
No.
That's not Donald.
I was wondering why Trump agreed to do that.
Yeah. I found out this week. That's not Donald Trump. That's actually Alec Baldwin.
Well, I haven't spoken to him, but he did call into the first Chip podcast. So I will say that he
The
does.
president did?
He did. The very first one was him.
That's right. That's actually
It was
a
him.
great first guest.
Yeah, it was a great one.
So the first guest was Donald Trump, and the second guest was a dog walker. Is that right? Okay, cool. That's actually good. That's
Thanks,
pretty good.
Unabomber.
He's got his head up. Don't fuck with him.
It's cold.
Yeah, it's.
Why did?
I'm just cold. I'm a cold person.
Why did? Why is he saying it might be fake? How is he saying it might be fake?
It could be. He's saying. I think what he's saying is it could be fake. Meaning, like, I think he's becoming an existentialist. Like, there's infinite possibilities, right?
I think now the White House is saying he's not questioning whether it's fake.
Yeah, he acknowledged it was his and he apologized.
But what's great is, like, he questioned if it's fake. And then the White House comes out and says, he's not doing that. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to Trump. Don't listen to the president. Just listen to us. We'll tell you what he means.
God, this is so weird.
Don't listen to him.
Dude, it's so weird.
And he's like, look, Muslims are awful, huh? And they're like, yeah, but don't worry about the president. We'll tell you what's going on.
What a weird time to be alive.
It's really weird. The
This is
whole world's coming crashing down.
I hope people who are 17 and 16, like, I know you don't have a whole lot of history of being as politically active or vote because you're young. I hope you understand how fucking bizarre this is. Like, enjoy this. It'll pass.
They probably don't think it's bizarre. They're probably like, yeah, well, it's always been this way. The establishment and the racism and sexism and homophobia. And shut up.
This is a crazy time.
Just enjoy everything collapsing for a little bit.
Yeah, because it really is falling apart.
It's falling completely apart. There's a purge happening. There's a huge purge happening, and it's happening on all sides because on one end, politically, everything's falling apart because after Donald Trump, like, no matter how much you like or don't like him, you can't go back to regular politics after this. Like, a Democrat can't run just a standard, like, you have to be something outside the box.
Do you know what? I don't know because, and I believed that for a long time that he'll change things, but he's getting so bizarre that people almost might miss, like, hey, just two people talking about the issue. Like, it may actually, he may be pushing it so far, and like again, like shit. Like, if you're retweeting a fake video, or you're just getting bizarre, you're supporting a guy like Roy Moore. It's like, come on, dude. Like, I'm a guy who's defended a lot of the things he said. Like, hey, look, fucking, I don't. And it's like, even that, it's like, what are you doing? What are you fucking? I've talked to a lot of people who kind of liked him at one point, and they're like, ugh.
If Pocahontas ran against him for president, she would lose. If
Yes, Elizabeth Warren would lose. Yeah, but Biden
lose.
probably would not.
Biden would probably not. No. But Biden, unless somebody comes up with some weird sexual harassment claim against Biden.
Well, there's already that video of him and the young girls.
You wonder if
that's really creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what it means. Is he just... who was killed in the car accident in his family? Is he just weird like that because he's had a family die? Like, I don't know how that affects you. Like, do you just become overly affectionate when you've... I don't know.
Yeah, but why did overly affectionate to very young girls and sniffing their hair and stuff like that?
Well, is he like that with young boys too? And just maybe no one's... oh, okay.
Is he like that? Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
No, meaning, but
he's
the
not just
affection to
creepy
him.
with young girls. He's creepy with young boys too. He's a bisexual pedophile.
Not that. No. not Hunter. I
Look,
mean,
here's the thing.
his first family who was killed.
Maybe, I don't know. I've never experienced it. Maybe little kids smell really great. I don't know. Maybe he just wants to get that.
I'm just wondering, is he really creepy with little girls, or is he just an overly affectionate guy? Nah, some people just like that and they don't see anything sexual about it.
I sent you guys a video a couple days ago. There was a video of like a montage of him being creepy with
Well,
girls.
that's what I'm talking about, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty disturbing.
It was a little creepy, yeah.
It's a little much.
Because you can see he clearly touches the little girl's chest.
I didn't. That one I didn't see. I thought that was a little. He was looking the other way. That one I didn't buy. I know what you mean. She was like 5 or 6, and his hand hit her, but he was touching her shoulder, And I don't believe that he was doing that on purpose.
It's right on her chest.
But I don't think it was anything more than.
It's still creepy.
How old was she?
It's so young. It's
I
like
don't think that. I don't.
that
think,
androgynous age when they're like 4 or
right.
5. You're not
So
trying to touch.
why
a
would he
little
be trying to touch her breast before they develop?
Totally. Yeah, but there's others. He's sniffing their hair.
He's just kind of a weird, creepy guy.
He's a grandfatherly guy.
Man.
Yeah, Joey Two Cones.
Exactly. He likes his cash. He likes his ice cream. He likes to sniff kids.
There
Like,
is the
that's his
one where
thing.
he asked for the picture of the girl alone, and the father's like, "All right, I'm right here." That was a little.
And he's like, "Yeah." Like,
And then
that's gonna-
Biden's like, "If I was younger." Ugh.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
The dad's like, "I'm right here," and Biden's like, "Yeah, because that stopped me before, right? I'm sniffing the shit out of this girl."
Exactly. You see that VP on my door?
I'm going to tell you what your daughter smells like today. I promise you that.
Who wants ice cream and money?
Yeah, I got one pocket full of cash and the other pocket full of scoops. Reach inside, ladies.
Yeah, fish your hands in there.
Yeah.
Pull out a treat.
Who wants a cone?
He goes in to kiss the girls, and they like move away, like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like the Little Mermaid.
Nobody wants to kiss from an adult when you're a kid. It's
You
the
got to-
worst.
He's got Sebastian the Crab. He's sitting there in his head all the time, like, no, don't be shy.
Did you hate being kissed by your parents when you were a kid? I still hate it.
No, I like it to this day.
Ugh.
My dad plants one on the lips. I like that.
Yeah, but he does it after he brushes your hair out of your eyes.
He does. Yeah. Grabs the back of my head. Right after Thanksgiving dinner, he grabs the back of my head. I go, "All right, it's kiss time."
It's awful, isn't it?
It's terrible.
A kiss from your parents.
Ugh.
Just fucking fist bump me.
Yeah, high fives.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
I'm
Stop
leaving.
it.
Yeah,
Hate
I'm gonna
it.
wave goodbye, and that'll be that. You
On
know,
the cheek, I don't want, but
I don't know. Look, if there's a if I'm not susceptible to affection from my parents, it's probably because of the way my parents raised me, right? So let's just deal with that, and like that's what we set up.
500,000 views on this already. Oof.
Creepy Uncle Joe, look at him. Oh yeah, he's just nuzzling her.
Oh boy.
He's necking a little bit.
Yeah.
He's necking with a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah, completely normal. Yeah.
He's doing that thing when your dog is trying to get your attention, where the dog like takes her nose and starts like rubbing it on you, like
Yeah.
going upwards with it. He's just rubbing the top of his nose on this girl's face, and now he's taking this other girl.
Yeah.
And he's
but
just
then again,
holding
anything
her.
you slow down looks creepy.
That looks more creepy than other things that you could slow down.
Maybe.
The things that Joe Biden does are 100% creepy.
Yeah.
Like he's really affectionate towards young girls.
Yeah,
he is exceptionally affectionate towards young girls. Like I look at him like
hey.
nobody else there.
You're a. Oh, he's reading in everything wrong.
Is that right?
Sure.
I don't think so.
Sometimes you take a picture, you stand close.
It's not normal.
Yeah, it is.
You think so?
Sure, you pick them up under their arms and the feet hit you. You know what?
That's not what's supposed to happen. You can move them. Why do you smell them? Why do you got to smell them?
Make sure they're cleaned.
That's not up to you. Look at him. He just loves to get in there and nuzzle.
His right hand on. Oh man.
Oh yeah, he's holding the one. He's like, "Don't you go anywhere. I'm gonna nose this little infant for a while."
But he's doing it in very, very. Look at him manhandling that girl.
Yeah.
Come on now. Get over here.
You stay right here.
Come on now.
Let me see that baby. Look, he's like holding her. He's like, "Hey, while mom's paying attention to the little baby, Uncle Joe is going to pay attention to you."
People
huh?
are also nervous around the vice president and all these people.
Look, he's got his fucking hand on her torso. There's no.
Yeah, there's no excusing.
People are nervous around the vice president when he's touching you too much.
Oh boy, she did look down.
Yeah, she's like,
yeah, that's not good.
you understand what's going on? Like he looks like
yeah, that's a little uncomfortable.
He
All
looks
right,
like
yeah.
he's at a middle school dance and he's rubbing his boner on somebody. You know?
Oh my god.
He does that every group photo.
It's
that he
literally
takes.
right, but.
Let me stand behind the young girl.
But is he trying to fucking like? Why
He's
would
not
you do
trying
that in front of the camera?
I don't think he's trying to get tit there. I think he likes to cup the midsection.
Yeah, like it's almost like it's too public. Who cups a fucking kid's tit?
Well, they don't even have tits yet. They're kids.
Watch what I'm saying, but who
Yeah.
does that in front of everyone?
Yeah, I don't think he was trying to get tit. I think he was trying to get a little. He likes the midsection area. He likes to hold a young girl by the side of her torso. That's what Joe Biden likes.
That's his campaign slogan.
He's not a titty man. No tits.
You know, I
Look
like
at him.
him flat.
He's like, you like that kiss? I give you another one.
Yeah,
I give you
couple of smooches.
Give you a couple one.
Straighten you right out.
Let's go get some ice cream.
I mean, it's just one after the other. Look.
Oh, look at him. He's touching her face.
Caressing her. Oh, dude.
Dude, if I had a daughter and the vice president was touching her face and hair, I'd be furious.
But you don't necessarily think of it in those moments.
Travis,
would you as a parent think of it?
You have a daughter.
I do.
Okay.
I mean, look at that.
You are a daughter.
Just to one person.
Yeah, exactly. A motherless daughter. When you, if you were to go meet Uncle Joe with your daughter, and he starts stroking her face, are you lost in the moment of like, oh, cool, it's the vice president, or are you like, what the fuck is he doing?
Have I been given ice cream?
No, the ice cream, but there is.
But you know it's on its way.
There's a possibility of it later.
There's a possibility, or I know it's on its way.
No, it's a possibility. It's if Uncle Joe wants to pay.
All right.
So there's almost the implication that if you stop me from touching your daughter's face,
I'm not getting ice cream.
Yeah, I'm not spending this cash on you.
Yeah, I kind of want ice cream.
But seriously, you would.
Yeah. No,
immediately.
It's
Yeah.
creepy.
You would think it's weird.
If it's your kid,
okay,
it doesn't matter.
That's weird.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's the president, if it's the vice president, if it's your kid, and there's a grown man touching their face repeatedly.
Okay,
it's just
like
inappropriate.
Stroking the face.
I guess so. Yeah.
He's almost like, and the way he holds these girls, he's like claiming them. Like he holds on to them so they can't let go. Like he holds onto the arm or he scoops them by the waist, and it's like, this one's mine now.
I guess so. Yeah.
Until I say so. And as the father, you got to be like, what are you doing, Joe? Nothing.
I'm just gonna get something to eat.
I'm looking at him right now with a.
Joe, what are you doing back at the ice cream parlor?
Oh boy, that girl,
I'm just gonna get something to eat.
she did walk away completely.
All of
quickly.
them. It is creepy. All of them.
It's just one after the other.
Boy, C-SPAN is really not good to Joe Biden for slowed down footage.
But here's the only thing, though. I don't think that if Joe Biden were to run for president, I don't think that Donald Trump is so tasteless that he would use any of these clips.
No, you're probably right. Trump would realize.
He definitely wouldn't make giant billboards of Uncle Joe molesting girls or anything like that, would he?
I don't know. He doesn't do it with boys, only girls?
Only pretty much.
Okay.
All that I've seen.
Younger girls.
Younger girls. Well, sometimes he'll grab those wives.
Hillary.
If he's feeling frisky.
Maybe he's feeling frisky. If there's no young girls.
Oh,
around.
no.
Yeah.
Look at that foot. Oh, no.
With Hillary?
Oh, that's the worst. She's a body like Kim Jong-un.
Hillary does, yeah. Look
at it. He's holding on to her. Look.
He's
She lets go, like, let go of me, you fuck.
Yeah, he's got his hands up high, so they're up in her armpits, and he's holding her like a kid that doesn't want to get held anymore. Like she's just dangling down.
Oh, and her arms are just hanging. Oh,
Yeah.
it's the worst.
It's the least natural pose.
He's trying to get some side titty.
That's what he's trying to do. When it's Hillary, he's trying to get some tit.
I think you guys are all wrong, and I think he is just overly affectionate.
It's inappropriate either way.
Maybe. It may be.
No, it is definitely. Like,
I'm not saying that.
Like if
I don't think he's necessarily being a sexual creep.
If he's being a creep,
man, that's yeah.
I'll say I'm not ready to say he's committing, acts of sexual inappropriateness or whatever it's called in 2017. But a creep is a creep is a creep.
Some people though are just annoying.
Creepy.
No, yes, but also annoyingly affectionate, and I've known people like that.
Right, those people are creeps.
Yeah, it's annoying though, but their motive is not always sexual. Their
I don't
motive
care.
is sometimes people selfishly think that their craving for affection is more important than you're wanting it.
Yes, that's creepy.
Maybe it's creepy, but the motives aren't sexual.
If you're, I can buy that. I totally get what you're saying. Like
Yeah.
he's not like sitting there being like, now suck my dick. Like
he's not trying to grab a kid's tit and go, "Oh, that's sexy." Like he's in front of a bank of cameras.
That's fine. I
don't think
Hillary-
he's trying to fuck kids.
I
What's
can
that?
totally.
I don't think he's trying to fuck kids.
Right. I don't either. And
I want him to fuck me.
What?
Raging Bull.
Oh, I can totally get behind that. But he's still a creep. He's still out of line.
Yeah, it's a little out of line.
And if that's all he ever did, which is very possible, it's still enough to be like, knock it off, man. What are you doing?
Yeah. Think there's other footage that's out there?
I don't know. I don't know if there's dirty, like...
Not dirty, but just other stuff like this.
Oh, there's tons of it. I'm sure that there's tons
You
of
don't
it.
think that if he ran, that Trump would hire someone specifically, a team of people to find this stuff?
No, he wouldn't do that. Trump would keep it up issues-based.
Yeah, there's compilations online of him just being creepy.
What do you think Trump would call him? Touchy Joe?
Touchy Joe? I don't
Joe,
know, touchy. No, because touchy could be a personality.
He's got
thing.
one hand on the Bible, and the other one is touching your kid. Touchy Joe over here.
Touchy-feely Joe.
Yeah.
I think creepy.
Creepy Joe.
Creepy Joe, maybe. Yeah, creepy Joe.
Because then he wouldn't make any accusations because he knows the legalese of everything. But he'd go like
creepy Joe.
He'd go like, I don't know. And have we seen the way? Have we seen the way that he'll grab a young girl? I don't know. It's creepy to me. It's creepy. You know.
Yeah.
He's going. I don't like it.
And creepy Joe. If he called him creepy Joe and that stuck, that would be awful for Biden. That's a bad
Just
name.
like he never called Hillary a criminal.
No.
But he would call her crooked.
Crooked. No direct accusations.
Exactly.
Crooked.
But it's more of a personality
Creepy Joe.
attack. Yeah.
Yeah, well, certain things can get you in trouble. Like you can't call a doctor a quack.
Right.
Because that can get you sued and you'll lose.
Right.
Because that's known to mean that the doctor's a fraud. There's weird little words that you say, you're fucked.
But yeah, I mean, you can't like be like, oh, pedophile Joe, criminal Hillary, because these are specific descriptives. But if you just say creepy Joe, crooked Hillary, Lil Marco, like these are things.
Well, yeah, Marco's little.
Yeah, he's small. He's a small guy.
Lion Ted.
Lion Ted. One hand up on the Bible, the next one he's lying to you.
What was it? Low energy Jeb?
Low energy Jeb. That was a killer.
Yeah.
He crushed him with that.
Fucking hilarious chipper.
What? Remember when he called Rand Paul ugly?
I don't remember that one.
Well, at the debate, it was like all 10 of them. He said Rand Paul was funny looking.
By the way, did they ever figure out what happened with Rand Paul and that guy who attacked him?
I don't know anything about that.
He got his ribs broken by his fucking neighbor.
I think there's way more than what they're saying.
I think you're right.
That is so weird.
You don't tackle a guy over foliage.
No, not at all. You tackle him through foliage if you're laughing together.
Rand Paul was on his lawn. So stupid. He was on his lawn and he was cleaning up leaves.
Oh, it's so fucking bizarre.
And his neighbor runs out of nowhere and just tackles him and breaks his ribs.
There's something going on.
And they're like, boys will be boys. And you're like, you're old men. Like, what are you doing? Do you think it's one of those like things like in the movies where they're just mortal enemies and like it's spy versus spy? You never know when like, oh, that's the thing I got with my neighbor. He kicks the shit out of me. So I always got to be watching. Maybe his neighbor's like training him, right? I am very, very sneaky.
That was bizarre. And as a Congress, you can't attack somebody in Congress.
No, of course not. You can't tackle them on their lawn unless it's like, no, I get my neighbor to tackle me so that way I'm always ready to be tackled.
Somebody raises a good point, by the way.
Tell me.
Chris in Rochester. Chris, what's up?
Jimmy.
Hello,
Jimmy, how you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Sammy, what's up, man?
Hey,
Jimmy, fucking, you guys are at the top of your fucking game, by the way, before I even get started.
Oh, I don't know. What are you saying? What do we know?
Well,
He's right.
What do we know?
He's right.
Listen, two things. First of all, if this were Mike Pence doing this today, the fucking media would be all over his ass like it was nothing.
Maybe.
So when the guy fucking says
Fake
he
news.
doesn't want to be in a room alone with a woman, you can fucking understand why now.
Yeah.
But, you know, the Biden family, there's something a little fucking creepy going on with them from the start because when Beau Biden died, his fucking wife married Beau Biden's brother. Now, so this lady is Joe Biden's daughter-in-law.
That's not the... It is,
I've heard of stuff like that.
Right.
Thanks for the call, Chris. I've heard of shit like that before in different... You know, a lot of after 9/11, when all these firemen...
9/12?
What's that?
9/12?
No, 9/10. I'm going backwards.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm reading like in Hebrew.
I see. I see.
No, it's in a lot. Some of these the firemen who were helping the families of first responders wound up marrying the widows. Sometimes tragedy, and again, that's different than the brothers. But sometimes tragedy has a weird effect and brings people closer. Yeah. In some crazy way,
or
you connect in your grief.
That's what it is. Like that's what they say anyway. That the only person that understood the widow's grief was the brother, and the only person that understood the brother's grief was the widow.
Well, they must have had some vibes before too, because you have to fuck that person.
Yeah, you do.
You have to like it sounds crazy, but you're going down on her, and you're thinking, my brother's dick was here. Like, isn't that weird?
I don't know.
Maybe you don't think of it in those terms.
Yeah, you probably don't think about it as it's happening. Like, oh, this tastes like my brother's dick. He's dead now.
I guess maybe it's not as sexually, but I don't know. But the guy's right. That is a little bizarre.
Yeah, no, it's definitely bizarre. I think it's creepier to be overly affectionate to tiny little girls, personally. But it is a bizarre turn of events.
Yeah,
and the guy, the living brother, divorced his wife. to marry or to end up with the widow of the dead brother.
So you think touching little girls in a creepy manner is weirder than consensual adults?
For me, yeah.
All right.
For me. And that's more of just an opinion thing. Like,
Sure.
I'm willing to have the debate.
Well, that's why I asked who is in what family members died in that car accident.
Oh, I don't know.
In the 70s.
I don't know, but I can't, like...
I
That's
just
like
don't,
when
I'm
they
not
start
just
getting
curious.
into Roman Polanski and being like, well, Sharon Tate did die. And
The,
I'm like,
difference
fine,
between
but
drugging and raping a girl, and all of a sudden you have a kid die and you just become overly affectionate. This is the difference between those.
Sometimes
his wife and his daughter died.
I don't need rationale.
Maybe he's just like that with daughters because his daughter was killed. Hey, look, I don't
doesn't
know.
matter.
I don't have
Possible.
kids. I've never had a kid killed, but maybe he just looks at little girls as these amazing things, and the ones who are
you got to touch them and smell them.
That's totally possible.
Yeah,
it is possible, but it doesn't
That's
matter.
the first thing I thought of.
Psychologically, yeah.
Yeah, but not the motives are not being even trying to be a creep. It's just maybe that's just this thing that I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't have a good answer for it.
But it just doesn't. I like when I watch those clips. I'm not wondering like, oh, why is he doing that? I'm just like, stop doing that. I don't care why. Just stop.
But the motive does matter, though. Like, if people are saying he cupped a tit.
It's better that he's not trying to fuck him.
Yeah.
But even if he's not trying to fuck him, still knock it off, Joe.
Maybe, yeah. But that might be his reason. That's my guess.
Put your shades on.
That's my psychology hat.
Put your shades on. Get your money out. Go get a couple ice cream cones. Not one, two.
D in Georgia said, wait, I don't understand. Why wouldn't we? What's up, D?
Joe Biden set up a website and forum for the middle class to talk to each other. How about they go outside and fucking talk to a fucking neighbor?
Oh, did he really
Make
on the
some
website
notes,
so people
man.
could talk? Yuck.
Yeah, it's the shittiest fucking thing I've ever seen.
That sounds pretty horrible. Hi, guys. Go here and talk on a government website. That's
Yeah.
great.
Well, I swear to God, we won't read your conversations. This is not just a method for collecting data so that we can put together a campaign for
Oh, he just
election.
launched it.
Yeah. I
Well, it
promise
says
we won't
it's
read
for
it.
It says it's for the middle class to talk to one another.
Here's what it is. It's so that they can try to convince people to do it, so that they can look at all the data, the names, where they're from, the conversations
And get
they're
their
having,
email
what's
addresses.
important, the email addresses, everything.
Just to send you fucking, hey, so-and-so's running for office.
Yeah, so that they can put together a campaign based on the data they've collected by you fucking thinking that you need to go on Joe Biden's message board to talk to the middle class.
Yeah, or
Thank you, D.
it's just people who want to go on the Biden forum and make friends.
It could be. Now, do you think that there's any risk of
ASL.
any trolls
No.
showing up on the Biden forum?
No.
You don't think that that's a risk
No,
at all?
I think people understand. They respect that this is a place where Biden's supporters are getting to know each other.
Do you think anybody on, like, 4chan, for instance, would bother anybody on the Biden?
People on 4chan and Reddit understand that that would be inappropriate to do.
Yes.
And they wouldn't do it.
They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't be interested in that.
Yeah, I guess there's creepy stuff on all of them out there. But that was just my guess as to why he died. I don't know. Look, I have no faith in most politicians not being sexually creepy.
It's interesting, though, that the sexual stuff is happening. It's really isolated to Hollywood. Like, politicians are not getting it right now.
You're right. Well, just Franken. Franken and who else? Has anybody else besides Al Franken? Well,
And
the
Al
one guy had to step down.
Moore?
The gay guy had to, Roy Moore. It's just for some reason with politicians, we're almost so much more used to it.
There was a guy.
And Al Franken is a celebrity.
Yeah, that's true.
There was a guy when we were on Thanksgiving break who got caught sending like a dick pic to like his mistress. He was like an old senator. It was a hilarious photo.
Oh, yeah. And he stepped down.
But it went right under the radar.
Oh, and this is the one that Nancy Pelosi defended. The guy who had to step down. Clay, what's his name? He's with a C.
Aiken?
Not Clay Aiken. No. He's the guy with the great chest on on camera. Is it Claiborne or Claymore or something? The really old guy that Nancy Pelosi just defended. And the people criticized her for defending him.
Oh, yeah, I remember that
He's
story.
an icon in feminism or whatever the fuck she said about him.
Yeah.
Just put it out Nancy Pelosi harassment.
You think Anthony Weiner's following all these stories while he's sitting in jail?
Yeah, well, that was a. I do not remember. Yeah, who is this guy? John Conyers, who did step down. So yeah, the politicians are getting it too, but it's just not as interesting for some reason as the celebrities. I don't know why.
John Conyers.
Are you John Conyers?
Yeah, he's the Terminator, isn't he?
No.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. So moving on then.
Joe Barton is the guy I'm thinking of.
Oh, yeah.
He was a really creepy photo.
Joe Barton's like, he's just Joe Biden with a mask on. Just touch it. No, Joe Biden wouldn't touch all these girls.
Would he send his old dick?
Yeah, from like...
No.
From an angle that shows like his giant stomach and titties.
Oh, no.
Did they have the picture out?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see his penis.
Joe Barton?
Oh, I don't know if his penis is out. Like, I don't know if the unedited photo is out, but...
You can see titties and stomach? Yeah. That's what I want to see.
Perhaps you'd see it every morning.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That's the most unflattering thing I ever seen.
That's literally a terrible photo. The blue is over the penis.
The blue, his penis is censored out.
What the fuck are you doing,
It's
dude?
such a small portion of the picture that's censored out. Like his dick, he cannot have his dick can't look big in that photo.
Dude, it's up an up angle. That's what you look like if you're sucking his dick. That's what you look up and see.
Honestly, that photo was just so he could see what it looks like, because it's clear that he cannot see his penis over his belly.
Or maybe she said, I want to suck your dick, and he used to like look up at me.
Want to see?
But that's his mistress, though. So how did the photo get out?
His mistress was just like, look how hilarious this dick titty belly photo is.
Oh, he's a conservative?
Yeah, he's a Republican.
Obviously, from that photo, he's clearly a conservative.
But like he caught to it immediately.
My belly look big in this photo. No, it looks great. You look sexy. Guys love, I don't know. You put a camera on the back of these phones, and these guys just got to take photos of their dicks.
Absolutely. You haven't taken a picture of your dick?
No.
Troy?
Yes.
Me too. me too. I have some good ones and a whole lot of duds.
Let me see some duds.
A lot of duds.
You should reenact that photo with the belly and the titties.
No.
Just take a picture of the undercarriage.
Now, my face is never in them.
Oh, good. Good, because you wouldn't want your reputation being hurt.
And I just never did it because it's like,
Well, this time are you gonna send a photo and be like, oh, look at my dick, it's lit, and they're gonna be like, what? Is your dick on drugs?
I'm gonna be on fire.
Oh, yeah, you
just put out with a hammer. I hate my dick.
Just mutilating yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I haven't done a whole lot of nude full body shots for obvious reasons.
Cock torture.
Full body shot.
What's that?
Just got a TO'd because she hasn't sent a full body shot.
A full body shot, yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Barton also sent a really sexy message along with that photo.
Oh, I'd like to see. I was so distracted. I saw that the text was in the photo, but I was so distracted by his hot bod that I missed it. There it is.
Is this the message?
I want you so bad right now, deep and hard.
Oh, God. People stink at dirty talk.
He wants her deep and hard?
No, he's saying he does.
No, it says, I want you so bad right now, deep and hard.
Yeah, but he means, I want you so bad right now, deep and hard. Like, that's how he's going to give it to her. And he put 2 O's and so, and the letter
so
U. I
bad.
want you so bad right now.
So bad.
Deep and hard.
You can't, there's no context for deep and hard. It sounds like he would like her to penetrate him deep and hard.
Yeah, he probably should have put a dash there. Here's how you're going to get it, madam.
And then last night, this is new.
Did he write a letter that said, P.S. I'm still horny?
Another woman shared Facebook messages that he sent.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Troy's got it.
He loves talking about sex and dicks and stuff. Let's see.
Week afternoon photos Joe Barton surfaced on Twitter.
You know what's a really a bummer for these stories for these guys? Nobody, like, in terms of mainstream people, nobody knew who Joe Barton was before this story. And now he's just the guy, for 2 weeks, he's the guy with the terrible sex messages and the dick pic, and then he's forgotten about again. This is his only national notoriety.
Wait, go back. Which one is him? Because there's his picture. Is he the one? I'm going.
He's the white.
He's the white.
He goes, I am very sleepy, going to say goodnight and go to bed. She writes, okay, try to revisit this in the morning if you can. I'm so excited about this. And of course, sweet dreams. He writes back, want to tell me what you're wearing or not wearing tonight, Miss Sweet Dreams?
Oh.
Glad you are excited.
But he said it like this. You want to tell me what you're wearing or not wearing?
Miss Sweet Dreams.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
LOL, I'm still in my regular clothes. Haven't called it a night yet. Joe
the
writes,
exclamation points.
Men are men, and you are definitely a sexy woman.
What?
And she writes, all the good ones are married. He writes, I don't know about good, but I
You what?
Waiting for it. I don't know about good, but I am married.
Oh, he's a naughty boy.
Well, that means you're one of the good ones then.
In quotes.
Thank you. Just calling him as I say him. But I'm not as good.
I'm not thinking good thoughts.
But I am not thinking good thoughts at this. I'm going to guess he wrote moment.
Oh, boy. You know what he's thinking about?
Her cunt.
Sex.
Deep and hard.
I like sex.
Tell me what else you are wearing. If anything. She writes back.
He threw in an ellipses there.
In quote, anything. So that means you are wearing a tank top only. And no panties.
Panties?
Right now? Oh, that's enough. You know my attire. Good night. Answer me, Miss Evasive. And then you can ask me if you wish.
She doesn't want to.
She doesn't want to know.
You have a bad body.
Let me give you a...
It's a cool name, though, Miss Evasive.
Yeah,
Miss Evasive. What happened to Miss Evasive?
You could ask me right now. All right, okay, that's enough. You know my attire. Good night. Okay, go back. That's the same ones. By the way...
what?
Here's...
What?
Here's how you could tell she's not interested. And I've run into these moments, and they're a bummer. When you're just starting to get good, and they go, all right, talk to you later. Good night. You're like, fuck. That's the end of it.
When it just starts to pick up steam?
Yeah, when you think it's picking up steam, you realize she's just flirting lightly. But he right at the end, he must be asking her because she wrote something about drama, and then he writes, well, you have and will continue to have a good life. What was he, fucking Spock? What is that? Yeah. Thank you, I am trying. Okay, I'm signing off, she says. Loved our chat. And then she says, but here's a parting hug. And then she puts Joe in parentheses. And he writes, And then Kelly, you are soft and curvy. I like that.
Oh, I just took it to a different level.
And then she writes, good night. And he, the smiley face. Is that it?
Yeah. And then he writes, bye.
Yeah.
Oh, he really was.
I don't fault him at all for that one.
He was operating.
Joe was up there, stick in hand, massaging the helmet, trying to get a good one going. He just couldn't put it past the...
He was operating on a different level, though, than she was.
She was being lightly flirty, but harmlessly flirty. And he was like, he wanted to say, like, yeah, you fucking, what your clit smell like?
Yeah, exactly.
He was massaging pre-coming to the helmet.
That's right. That's 100% right.
You know those moments, right?
Oh, yeah.
Where you're all fucking lathered up and trying to get it going, and she's just not having it.
You get worked up sometimes, Troy?
Sometimes.
Yeah, who could blame you, right?
And the worst is when they're trying to get out of it, and and then you're like, all right, it's not a good. She's like, all right, I gotta go. Good night. And you're like, fuck.
Just abort mission.
Yeah, abort mission. You have to.
That's why you got to keep a couple going at once, right?
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. Just
keep the plate spinning.
Right. One falls off. That's okay. That's okay. No problem.
I got two others in the cut.
Right. Right.
Let's eat a little something and make out.
You can have your breakfast if you'd like.
Yeah, right. Like he doesn't want to kiss. Heading to Philly tonight.
Ooh.
And Bethlehem tomorrow. New Jersey Saturday.
Philadelphia.
Looking forward to these very much. Haven't been to Philly in about a year. And I'm going to go see Steven Singer when I'm down there.
What are you going to get?
Just say hello to him. I've never been in his shop.
Never?
No.
Oh.
I've never.
It's a good experience,
Steven Singer. I'm going to see him.
Well, that's a better experience than this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so.
He has very helpful people, and he's got he'll make you warm cookies. He's got a fridge.
Does he make cookies?
He makes cookies.
Hold on, let's get a cute comment. I better eat before I go. So I need cookies.
You think that was cute, Troy?
Kinda.
Oh, okay, all right.
Kinda.
All right, maybe I'm wrong on this then. Maybe I'm off.
All right, back in a jiff.
Cuban or Asian.
Oh,
Yay,
good.
let's everybody.
For everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody,
absolutely.
good. Perfect. I self-identify as a different color.
Well, you can do that in Brown University.
Did
now.
you see that?
Absolutely. That's the way it should be. They're very progressive.
Brown University has said, because they did like...
Were they kidding if Asians felt like they were getting fucked over?
Yeah, they did like cultural events for people that have been historically discriminated or whatever. There was this whole thing. And it had a specific list of ethnicities that were on that list of people who were mistreated or whatever.
Sure.
And I guess Asian was not on the list. And there were other ethnicities not on the list. And they said, okay, well, and they complained about it. They said, how dare you? And they said, okay, well then going forward, you can't claim a specific ethnicity, but you can self-identify as a, quote, person of color. So if you self-identify as a person of color, then you can get in. Wouldn't it have been great? As I was reading this article, I was thinking about if they remade, I want to do a remake of the movie Soul Man, except no blackface, Just a guy who just all he has to do is there's no movie to it. He just identifies as a person of color, and he gets his scholarship, and he does the exact same thing
without the makeup.
He's just a guy going to college.
You should star in it. You got the hair.
I don't need the hair.
No, but you got it. I'm just saying.
I appreciate that.
This kid Rob has a good head of hair.
Rob,
it's tussleable.
Rob could self-identify as a
He has
person
very
of color.
tussleable hair.
I heard you.
You want to? Can I muss your hair up?
It's Biden-esque.
It's very mussable.
Yeah. Joe Biden would love to.
Come here, lad.
Okay.
Good boy.
Yeah, now you're getting Biden-esque. It's getting creepy quick.
He's a little tussle.
Rob doesn't like sexual harassment.
Yeah, don't touch the staffers, Jim.
That's not sexual harassment.
You don't touch the staffers.
I requested permission to tussle your hair.
Right. Well,
hold on.
But you requested permission.
Yeah, but he may have feared for his job.
Right. You requested permission from a position of power.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I felt I felt like I had to do it.
Yeah,
you did.
You're my boss. Yes,
correct.
You did.
I don't.
You were correct.
Hair tussles are a part of this gig.
Wouldn't it be great if like Jim got busted for something and then they took that video and they put it in the context of, see, he really did make
and they
him.
slow it down.
Yeah.
And you see Rob grimace, and then they keep playing his audio. I felt like I had to.
Yeah, I could see it happening. Yeah, Rob could self-identify as a person of color.
He is a person of color.
Why not, right?
He's white. What color are you, boy?
White.
Oh, okay.
WHIT. E. No
Wink.
dodgeball. No.
No, I was thinking. I was thinking DOUCH.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
All right.
Oh,
Who
man.
won't? Oh, we're the first interview. Okay.
What's going on? You're having a one-sided conversation right now, Jim.
Travis whispers in my ear. It's my business and Travis's business.
Why are you giving your part on the air?
Because his name
love
is on
you.
the
I
thing.
would let you tussle my hair, stuff like that.
Travis said, "Yeah, I would love you." Yeah.
If I had
I
hair,
want to tussle. What am I going to tussle your hair with? A fucking microscope?
Sometimes I give Travis beard scratches after the show.
Yes, with your dick.
Remember, didn't Ron and Fez do like beard rubbing?
They did beard porn.
Right.
Yeah. They had Eastside Dave and Fez stripped down to their underwear and rub their beards against each other. It wasn't cool. It was not.
fucking funny.
It was not.
Did you like
cool.
It was
They
hilarious.
were both in their underwear, sitting on the couch over here, and I forget what the song was, but they kept playing the same song over and over and over again.
And Dave committed 100%.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So it's on YouTube,
What's the? Why would you say that?
so we can all get hard-ons.
What's the deal with Richie Sambora?
He's in traffic, I guess. Him and his wife are in traffic.
The movie?
Girlfriend.
Oh, girlfriend. Sorry. Yeah, they're coming in to promote something, and they're stuck. I guess they were supposed to be here. Now they're running a half hour late, but
A
whatever.
half hour. Well, I'll tell you this: if they want it promoted, they can get out of traffic. How about that?
I have a bunch of liquid shit that's gonna happen.
When?
Not now.
Speaking of liquid shits, did you hear about the big merger between Arby's and Buffalo Wild Wings?
2.5 billion was it?
There is no
Or 2.9?
It's either 2.4 or 2.5 billion.
I added them up. Go ahead, Sam.
It would have been 4.
No, 4 and 5. I got it wrong.
I said either 2.4
2.9, I was
or
right.
2.5.
Who's right?
I guess, Jim, I guess you were right. Do you pop lock when you're right?
Fuck yeah, I do.
That's cool.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, Arby's bought Buffalo Wild Wings for $2.9 billion. There's no way. There's no way you can convince me the Buffalo Wild Wings is worth $3 billion.
I don't know. I mean, do they? What else do they own? Do they own anything else? Is there anything under Buffalo Wild Wings?
I don't think so.
It's just them? How many do they have?
They have a lot. I mean, they got 5 near my house.
Oh, it's a massive franchise.
Yeah. When I'm at home, I sit there sometimes and I think to myself, today, should I go to the Buffalo Wild Wings in White Plains or New Rochelle or Portchester or at the Palisades Mall or wherever? There's like 4 or 5 different Buffalo Wild Wings in Westchester alone.
1,238.
Wow.
In Westchester?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. I told you it was the best Chester.
I did enjoy when we ate there. The food was pretty good.
It's amazing. If you're going to be in New York City, if you're traveling and you're looking for a good New York spot to eat, Buffalo Wild Wings in Times Square is great.
It actually is.
I know.
But I mean, like, you go to Times Square and you don't think like food's going to be good.
Right.
But like that specific Buffalo Wild Wings
is a good Buffalo
one of
Wild
the better
Wings.
ones. Yeah.
Is the M&M store? Have you ever been in there?
I mean, I've been aware of it, but
I've never gone in.
Never gone inside.
I'm afraid I would eat a lot if I went in there.
It's not just free food.
No, I have to buy it, but I mean, imagine all
You
those
pay
M&Ms.
your admission and you eat as many M&Ms as your belly can handle.
When I was fattening up, When I was fattening up recently,
Yes.
I ate some M&Ms. They really are fucking
You
good.
like M&Ms?
Oh, my God.
You really do have all the hot takes.
They're tremendous.
Yeah, yeah.
I love good M&Ms. They have all kinds of crazy flavors of caramel in them. I never had that one.
That's yep. They have caramel. They have pretzel M&Ms.
I ate them.
They have peanut M&Ms.
I ate them.
Let's get some M&Ms.
Almond M&Ms.
Pretzel M&Ms.
Yeah, we
I
said
already
pretzel
said
already.
that, Travis.
Sorry, Rob was telling me how good the
Fucking
caramel ones are.
Piece of shit.
Ugh.
You're so mean.
You know what I sampled? Because sometimes the gas station near my house, they get the M&Ms before they hit national retail to try them out in different locations. I tried the white chocolate M&Ms.
Those are probably great.
They're delicious.
M&M is a genius
Delicious.
candy.
Wow.
Chocolate.
I mean, I don't know.
No, because the way they keep it mixing it up in their little perfect shape, and the little M&M
Circle.
guys with their feet.
Yeah, I can't go so far as to say it's a genius candy. It's just
a bag of circle chocolate. It's fucking genius.
No, I don't.
What do you want to do with chocolate? Make it circles and put a bag of it. Give them to someone.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of different candies that are chocolate and cylindrical.
Yeah, but M&Ms are the fucking name.
Of what? Of M&Ms?
Yeah. What do you like? You're a Butterfinger?
You better not lay a finger on it. On my Butterfinger, I mean. Don't have a cow, man.
Jeez.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich, a Dr. Pepper, make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
But I fuck Nico and I jerk off.
Yeah, I know. I love junk food. I love M&Ms. I love Butterfingers. Recently sampled a Payday, great candy bar.
I ate so much shit recently. It's like it's hard to lose the fucking weight, man. It's
I
hard.
was noticing that.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
I'm not even eating bad. It just stays there.
Yeah,
You're
Skittles?
Nah, I don't love them. I can eat them for a minute. I'm done because my
Why,
mouth
it's
gets all
genius. It's
sour.
circular candy.
Yeah, but it's too sour though. I like M&Ms are genius. The marketing of them.
But you can.
There's an M on them. There's a letter on the candy.
But now you know you can
What's
taste.
a W? I'm gonna make them and get sued. I'm making W candy.
That's so great. W and W's.
Yeah.
But if you eat Skittles, you can taste the rainbow outside of your personal
live
life.
it.
Yeah. Yep.
No, I don't. Skittles I enjoy, but I can only have a few.
You ever try that beer with the candy floating in it? Skittle Brew.
Orbits? Oh.
Skittle Brew.
Skittle Brew.
Yeah.
You know what I do? Because my daughter doesn't like Skittles.
Mhm.
So when she goes trick or treating, she gets all those fun sized Skittles. I'll just open that bag and put the whole thing in my mouth.
Smart.
Yeah.
That's smart.
20 Skittles, right? in
You
there.
said boxers wrong.
Box. You know what doesn't get enough credit? It was Hershey Crispy Bar with the red wrapper on it.
I don't know.
Crispies. What do you say?
Crackle?
Crackle.
Oh, they're fucking amazing.
Crackles are great.
What about Mr. Goodbar?
Mr. Goodbar can suck it.
What is that?
Fuck Mr. Goodbar.
What is that a reference to? Mr. Goodbar. You see Searching for Mr. Goodbar?
What?
It's a movie.
No.
No, you're
Richard-
thinking of Searching for Bobby Fischer.
That was also a movie. Searching for Mr. Goodbar.
Searching for Godot.
No, looking for Mr. Goodbar. Sorry, Richard Dreyfuss, I think. Is that Jill Clayburgh?
They're just looking for the candies. Those are very hard to find.
They're not tough. I mean, they're not easy to find. You're right, Travis.
Especially like a full size.
Yeah, Diane Keaton's like, all I get is fun-size Mr. Goodbars on Halloween's. I get there in the variety pack, but I can't go to a CVS and see a Mr. Goodbar on display.
I was way off, by the way, on my actors. Diane Keaton, Tuesday Weld, who I think has the best name ever in Hollywood.
Right.
And then some other people.
Richard Gere.
Richard Gere, yeah. Wow. Tuesday Weld. How old is she? We talked about her a while ago. Her name is so
You and I
great.
have never talked about Tuesday Weld before.
Do you know who she is?
No.
She was in, I think she was in a movie called
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Sunday, Tuesday, Weld, Friday, Saturday. Was she in a movie called Who'll Stop the Rain? She was in all these cool movies in the 70s.
Isn't it weird that
When I was a kid.
nobody's coming forward without looking it up and being like, oh, yeah, definitely she was in that movie.
Yeah, she's,
Imagine being Tuesday Weld, right? And you're
She
in all
was.
these movies and you're an actress and stuff. And then you fast forward to 2017.
40 years ago, yeah.
Nobody knows who the fuck you are.
She was a very big actress, and her name is Susan Kerr Weld. Tuesday Weld is a great fucking name. It's my favorite name in Hollywood history.
Whoa.
Great name.
I mean, I guess. Why'd
Come
she
on,
name herself Tuesday?
I don't know. Was it after the Leonard Skinner song, Tuesday's Gone? I don't know.
I have no clue. Oh, Dave in Ohio is good.
Oh, Dave was better. Dave. What's up, Dave?
Hey, I'm just a fat guy trucker, man. So I'm all over the state. And
What you gotta say is I'm a
there's there's this new candy bar. It's Oreos crushed up, and it's chocolate. Oh, it's amazing.
I ate it. I can vouch.
Fucking awesome.
I can vouch for Dave.
What's it called?
It's terrific. It's like Oreo candy bar or something.
That sounds terrible. Too fattening.
You don't like that
That
stuff.
sounds great.
It's so good, dude.
Thank
And
you.
it's individually
It's what?
It's individually wrapped, so you get 2 in 1. So if you and your transvestite or whatever want to have one together,
Well, why
you
would
guys
we just
can share 'em.
No, that's not how we eat it, sir. She puts it on her dick and I lick it off. All right, thanks. That sounds delicious.
They're so good, dude.
Yeah.
They're not that healthy.
Probably not.
They're not that healthy, unfortunately. Did you hear about Garrison Keillor?
I did, yes.
What the fuck, man?
I know his name. I don't even know what the fuck. I know he's a radio guy.
Prairie Home Companion.
I don't know what that is.
I mean, it's a radio show so big they made a movie out of it.
I know it's a massive, and I know his name, and I don't really even know.
And isn't it like the top podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he
It's
the
like-
top podcast? Probably. I thought, what's his name? I thought
He's one of the top podcasts.
Massive.
Malcolm
Huge.
Gladwell had the top one.
No.
No, Prairie Home Companion is
Yeah.
huge.
No,
Okay.
NPR usually keeps those top podcast bills. But yeah. Prairie Home Companion is like, it's almost like
He's a handsome guy.
he is not, Jim. He's not a good looking
He's a
man.
good looking guy.
You think so?
Sure.
It's basically like a Prairie Home Companion, I think, is kind of like what Come to Papa is based on a little bit. It's like one of those old school radio shows. I don't know if they still do it, but forever they did it in like an auditorium with an audience, like on stage, and they would record it and do this whole like, story. It was like a movie type thing on the radio, and he was the host of it. But it's so like wholesome.
Is it good or no?
I wouldn't sit there and listen to it, but it's well produced.
Did you? I remember when I was a kid, I was on punishment one time because I fucked up my grades or whatever.
No.
I was not allowed to watch TV for 3 months or a month, whatever it was. So my grandmother, I was listening to radio.
Was she farting again?
Yeah, right in my mouth. Yeah. Crazy. She's like, "You know how much I usually charge for this?" And I was listening to these radio serials. So as a kid, I would listen to them because I
The
had
Shadow?
fucked- I remember what it was called.
The Shadow Knows.
It was something like that.
Yeah.
It was one of those where you hear, they're talking and there's all this Foley work. It was kind of interesting. It was not as good as TV.
No, TV is way better than radio.
Much better.
It is, definitely.
Use your imagination.
Yeah, no, that's why even radio shows now that are just radio shows are still put on TV. You're like, I'd rather watch the guys do a radio show than just listen to them do a radio show.
Yeah. But there was something to it that I enjoyed. I remember kind of liking it more than I thought I would. And I don't remember what it was about, but it was just some type of entertainment.
Yeah, well, when there's no option of television, it'd be
Yeah,
pretty
it was all there
sweet.
was.
Yeah, and it is intimate. Radio is definitely more intimate. You're sitting there with your little radio. You actually have to pay close attention to it. You can't just kind of half pay attention.
Did you ever hear those, like, when you listen to the old like those real old radio shows from like the 30s or whatever before TV? Like, what an amazing thing that must have been. Because like now technology is getting better and better, but before there was any of that shit, when all of a sudden, when you had no connection to people in other homes,
right?
And now all of a sudden you can put this thing in your house and hear these magical real life scenarios coming out of it. I mean, I bet you the invention of radio was way more impressive than the internet and movie screens and all that shit.
Just because there was no precedent set.
There was nothing. There wasn't
What
a lead
the
up.
Fuck, there's voices coming out of this box.
Exactly. 1 minute I'm on a horse, and then there's a magic box.
Yeah.
Talking in my house.
Yeah.
1895. Jesus Christ, that must have been
But they didn't
the
have
most
that many
incredible thing.
They didn't have that many good shows back then.
No, they didn't. There was Where's My Slave? That was not a very popular one.
Is that a comedy?
Yeah, in some parts of the country.
Right.
My Wife's Pussy is Hairy. That one only lasted for 4 years.
Right. Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
That was a short run back
Yeah,
then.
Mister, Can I Have a Job?
Right. Yeah, I watched a documentary on Netflix. I mean, it wasn't 1895, but it was about War of the Worlds and what's his face making it.
Orson Welles.
Orson
sure.
Welles is the fucking man.
Yeah, he was.
But yeah, just watching him put it together, and you kind of saw in the photos and everything how much went into those radio shows back then.
It was incredible.
I mean, just a giant room full of people, and all like the Foley stuff was in there, and the big metal sheet for the Thunder.
Was it live or no? Were they going out live or pre-recording?
They were going out live.
They were, right?
Live, yeah.
How'd they make the Thunder with giant metal sheets?
Yeah, they get like the big metal sheet, and then they'd wave it. You know, so it'd go like brr, brr, brr. They should just had me, actually.
I remember in college.
They'd be like, and then the thunder struck, and I could jump in and go brr, brr.
That sounds like thunder.
We'll play AC/DC stuff.
I don't know if they had the AC/DC album.
Thunderstruck.
I know what album.
No, you didn't get it.
You're right, Jim.
You think they should just put in Sanford Thunder?
Sounds great. What else can you do? Can you do like walking through like sand or rocks rather?
Rocks?
Yeah, walking through gravel.
Yep, definitely. Boom, boom, boom. I only walk between the thunder strikes.
To be safe.
Right. When it starts to thunder, I stop walking.
I want to watch this documentary.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's really good.
I started the Jim Carrey one, but my cocksucker remote doesn't work for some reason with my Netflix now, so I hit the wrong. Like,
it might have been cocksucker operator error.
Probably it could have been, but not on this one because it won't fast forward. I have to reconnect it somehow.
Oh yeah.
You know how when you jump out of something and you go back and it says resume play or play from beginning, and then like a dope you hit the wrong play from beginning and you can't fast forward. So I was watching the Jim Carrey one and it was okay. I didn't finish it. It felt a little contrived. It was interesting.
What part contrived?
The whole thing. I'm sorry. I'm not saying all of it was. It was not terrible.
Do you think it was contrived in the sense that he was not this?
Even Jerry Lawler, who I know could probably be a little annoyed, he knew there was a camera on him at all times.
Sure.
There was a documentary crew filming, so they're all kind of making it into something. It just, I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
But I didn't care.
So you think he wasn't acting like, or you think he was acting like Andy for the cameras?
I think he was probably doing that, but I think the idea that he was allowing a documentary crew to film him, everybody was being different because there was a camera on them. Like
Definitely.
even Jerry Lawler going, anytime I want, because there's a camera on him.
I suppose, I don't know. I think that was a real moment. I don't think Jerry Lawler would have attacked an actor if he...
Right.
No, I mean, I think he was more likely to attack an actor if there wasn't a camera on him. Like, he's a wrestler. All those guys are desperate for mainstream acceptance. The last thing he wants to do is go on a set and beat up Jim Carrey.
Well, that's exactly my point. That's my point, is that he's doing it kind of knowing it's a part of what they're doing. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't take the Lawler moment that way. I thought that was a real, like...
Oh, really? No.
He got pissed.
Yeah, I felt with the cameras on them, it just kind of was hard to...
I guess, but it would have been super hard to see without the cameras on him.
Yeah, but it would have. How do you know if it's genuine or if there were hidden cameras? It was different.
Yeah, I guess
hidden cameras are different.
But
when you see someone making a documentary where Jim's being Andy all the time, what are you going to do? Not get into it? You want to be in the documentary. You want to be. Well, into
they
it.
weren't making a documentary. They were just filming,
shooting him off camera. But you still
B-roll, like.
Yeah, you know they're doing something.
I guess, but when you're filming all the time, it's also...
Plus the biggest star in the world you're doing something with.
That's different.
And all of a sudden you can get in this and have this interesting moment with him.
But I don't know. They weren't filming for the purpose of making a documentary.
I know, but I don't...
And that's why it took 20 years for a documentary to get made with it.
Even if they didn't know, they knew they were doing something with it. When you're on a set and there's a guy doing B-roll film and Jim Carrey walks in and there's a camera crew following him... You react accordingly.
Well, it wasn't a camera crew either. It was a guy with a camera.
Still, it's a guy with a camera. Or
it was like Lynn Margulies with a camera or something.
Yeah,
like
it's somebody with a camera following Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I don't think it was quite, documentary crew. It's time to shoot for this other movie we're making.
No, but you know it's something.
Because they were just trying to throw together stuff for the EPK.
It was cool when all the other actors, you could tell that they're visibly annoyed.
I'm sure they were annoyed. Yeah. I'm sure it got to be draining and irritating, and Milos Forman got annoyed.
Andy, we need, please.
I just wanted to talk to
Jim. Yeah, I saw that part.
I just wanted to talk to Jim.
I just felt it was a little more put on than I would have cared for. Didn't suck, just a little more put
I don't know how
on.
you not... I mean, it's Jim Carrey acting like Andy Kaufman. I don't think you can do it.
What's his name?
Without putting something on.
No, but I mean for the cameras. Like when you look at Daniel Day-Lewis, they say he's like that all the time. Like he's off camera, he'll be Lincoln. But that's a guy who's just doing his thing. If there's a camera crew following you, the way people interact with you, crazier moments won't seem as legit because you know there's a camera crew there. You do behave, when you're on a movie set, you behave differently when there's a camera on. You just do. They're all performers.
Sure.
It just didn't ring as true to me. Dang. All right, yeah. Bring her in.
Who?
Mary Jean came.
What?
She texted me last night. I want to come in. I'm like, all right.
Last time we had Mary Jean here, we had a guest booked.
Well, the guest will...
So are we going to get a reputation for losing guests because Mary Jean's in here all the time?
I don't think we're going to lose a guest. The rock star.
Yeah, but he's here with his wife.
What?
Or girlfriend. Girlfriend. Hey, man, no ring on this finger.
Yeah.
No, he was married.
No,
right.
he's not.
To Heather Locklear, right?
Oh, that's right.
She's babelicious. She's babe-tastic. If she were a president, she'd be Abraham Lincoln.
That holds up.
It does.
It does.
Wayne and Garth.
Yeah.
It's Garth Algar. Swing. Boy, yo, yo.
She coming in?
Yeah, she was in reception.
Oh, okay.
She has to walk here.
Heather Locklear. That's the girl, right, that they were obsessed with.
Yeah.
I love Wayne's World. Wayne's World 2 does not hold up.
No?
No. Wayne's World 1 really
I thought I
holds
put
up.
it in the successful folder.
That was a mistake,
What are you
but
doing?
still funny.
She was cute.
Heather Locklear?
Yeah, she had that feathery 80s hairdo.
Swing.
She looks lovely.
Not today, my good man. I think I'm going to buy it. Do you accept cash? Cha-ching.
How long were they married?
Wayne and Garth?
No.
Never married.
Were they gay married? It says 94 to 2007. That's a good run.
Yeah, 13 years.
That's a good run.
Was that after her? When was she really? Wayne's World was like what? Early 90s?
Yeah, Melrose Place.
I don't know what year that was.
Melrose Place.
That was 90s. Yeah, no, they were married during
late 80s.
Hello.
Hey, Mary Jean.
We're talking about Heather Locklear.
Yeah, we're good. We're just talking about Heather Locklear. Ribbed for her pleasure. Ew.
I never saw all of Wayne's World. Hello.
It's great.
How you doing? How are you? I never saw all of it.
It's because you're a sphincter boy.
Yeah, that's a good point. You're not lying. I can't sue you for slander.
That was the insult, right? Sphincter boy?
Oh, yeah. We're going to put you over there, Mary Jane, because we have two other
You like
people
Wayne's
coming in
World?
together.
Yeah, Wayne's World's cool, right? Have you seen that movie, Troy?
Wayne's World?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, don't say yeah. You just saw Godfather like 2 weeks ago.
It's like, yeah, of course I've seen it.
Yeah, because we have a couple coming in.
Close as their
Exactly.
Yes.
I knew you'd like that.
Keep your hands to yourself, Mary.
I'll try.
We're living in a post Matt Lauer world, okay?
I know. I hear.
Don't hit the button under the desk and sexually harass me. I don't want any sexual misconduct coming from you, okay?
That means I can't look at your dick or touch it.
You can look, but you can't touch.
I want to touch and suck.
Well, don't touch. You can't touch.
He
your
hears
son.
that from me all morning.
You
Jim,
can't.
don't worry. I want to suck your dick too.
Okay.
Even
you.
Troy's.
All right, good. The last thing we want is any kind of jealousy building up. Yeah. Mary will suck everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Mary texted me last night. I'm surprised you made it in because you're like, hey, I want to come in tomorrow. I'm like, all right, and you were like, you were a little tipsy.
I was fucked up.
You were, right?
I wanted anal. I squirted a little. I'm looking at the.
Who did
I'm amazed you can wake up. This is what amazed about you is like you can go to bed like at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning drunk and then wake up and go to the salon at 9. Like you're good at getting up.
No, I actually go to sleep usually 5:30, 5 o'clock, the
5
latest.
p.m.?
A.m.
Oh, Jesus
after
Christ.
work, and then I just get up. I'm running on 1 hour sleep. It's fine.
Do you take naps during the day?
No,
So what do you do?
just stay up.
Do a bunch of like mash up a bunch of pills and snort them or
Oh
something?
my God.
just
I
to
would
keep-
flip out even more than I usually flip out if I was like into
Yeah.
drugs. But
I probably wouldn't want to see Mary Jean all pilled up. I think it'd be really dangerous.
It would either be amazingly
so much fun.
it would either be amazingly calm or alarming.
Yeah.
I think I would cry.
I think it would get really fun at first and then get like really bad and violent
Definitely.
and emotional. Yeah.
Definitely. That's why I like stay with the champagne. I'll be fine with that.
Right.
And
You drive home?
do I drive home?
Yeah.
I fall asleep all the time behind the wheel, but it's normal.
That's not
That's
normal.
bad.
Yeah, it is.
really
That means I'm
dangerous.
working hard, and my bank account's like, yay! But then,
Yeah, but you can't spend the money if you die in a car accident.
God
'cause you fell asleep.
forbid.
Well, yeah, God forbid. But one way to forbid it is to not fall asleep while you're
And
driving.
I've done it so many times. I
You have.
crashed my car like that. This sounds very depressing. Like,
No,
oh my
why don't you just get
God.
Uber? I've tried to tell her before, get fucking Uber.
How many times have you crashed your car?
I just crashed it like 2 weeks ago.
What did you hit?
I hit a water pole in my garage,
Now, is that just
in my parking lot. Thing.
were you just pulling out and you were like not paying attention?
Pretty much.
That's it. That's it.
But you weren't sleeping.
I smoked before getting in the car, so I was a little.
You're high and
How come you won't? Why won't you Uber though? It's so much easier.
That's too much money, Jim.
Right, this guy, huh?
Yeah, but a drunk
big
driving
baller.
ticket will be a ticket for drunk driving will be a lot more. And if you hit somebody drunk driving, you're gonna get sued.
Who said I was driving while?
I'm not saying that, but
But
it's
just drive drunk, right? Right. But you know what? You know what will be expensive? The hospital bill if you keep falling asleep behind the wheel.
Yeah, that's what-
that too.
Right? Break
Yeah.
both your legs, you got to pay a bunch of money.
Well, if you knock your teeth out on the fucking steering wheel, who needs
Oh my
that?
God, that happens.
A lot.
Sure. You don't want to mess up those pearly whites.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you have a good smile. You don't want to fucking all of a sudden have fucking dentures.
You ever seen that commercial where the guy's like mountain climbing and he breaks his leg and then the guy goes, "Oh, well, you're going to have to move in with your mom." Are you moving a little closer?
Yes.
He's
I'm
like
creeping.
he's like, "You're going to have to move in with your mom after that one." You know why?
Can I move in with you and Jess?
All right. If you get into a
That
terrible
would
car
be a
accident.
fucking phenomenal reality show.
Mary Jean living with Jess and myself.
You guys and
Like,
Mary
damn, I'm
Jean
hungry.
and the baby.
How long do you think Jess would maintain politeness for?
You know, I don't know. They might become close, and she might make Jess a little more wild and irresponsible.
I would like that.
Ooh.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, you might
I
make-
would take her out drinking and stuff.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she would love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, she'll be like, woo!
Jess would come back, her throat would be all numb from doing coke.
I go like, I'd be sitting there with the baby, going like, "I thought you said a little more wild. What are you doing?"
Yeah, shut up, Limpy. Yeah.
Mary and Jess become great friends. I could see it happening.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know that Jess would go into those hard partying ways,
Maybe not.
but I could see. I
I would make her show her her titties to me.
You would?
Yeah.
She might.
Be like, let me see a nipple.
You're friends.
And she go like, "Well, let me see your nipple." And you go,
I'll show you both nipples.
You
Oh,
walk-
look what I got for you.
"Let me see."
I got.
Okay, you're unzipping your dress.
That's a nice gift.
That's great. That's the greatest
on.
gift.
Hopefully they're still on.
Okay.
Am I
hold
getting
on,
kicked out?
No, we just gotta close the curtain.
She's saying, hopefully they're still on. Oh, look at that.
They're like pasties.
She bedazzled her nipples.
Yeah. Oh
That's
my God.
amazing.
Yeah, pretty
Her-
much.
Her nipples are bedazzled.
Who's gonna zip me up?
Wow, they are.
Look at that.
Bedazzled.
Bedazzled nipples.
Don't they hurt when they pull them off, though? Like those little sticky things?
Yeah,
Don't they pull
feel
your...
good. Look. I wish everyone could. Oh no, we're gonna leave them on.
Yeah.
That looks like it would
you
hurt.
wouldn't want to. You got to maintain your modesty.
What's that?
It's just like, covering up your nipples a little bit.
Oh, should I leave them? But look, my nipples are actually out. Which
No, I noticed that. I did notice
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I noticed that right away.
When I pull my Breathe Right strip off my nose in the morning, it hurts.
Probably same thing.
Yeah, it
Just as
It must
sexy.
hurt when you pull something
just a
off.
little harder.
Can you see the little red strip right here?
I can't. But I believe you that it hurts. I mean,
Yeah.
it's stuck to your
Fucking
deal.
dumb
yeah.
face.
Yeah.
You like my nipples?
I do, yeah. I'll be out. They're a hit.
You like the nipples?
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like nips?
Yeah, you're right. They are a hit.
But is that technically considered covered up?
No way. I
No
can totally
way.
see your nipples.
Okay. But I don't know what the law is with like dancing and stuff with alcohol. You have to cover them up.
You got to show them. That's how you make the money, Jim.
You do?
Yeah.
I love that.
I gotta-
Jim goes, "What's the law with dancing?" And she's like, "You got to show your titties off. That's the law. You want to get that money, you got to show your titties, right?"
Oh my God, I love it. Yeah.
Right.
But you do have to. But I mean, there's what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to put like something to cover the nipple.
I think no.
That's
I think.
only in Jersey.
Oh, really? In Jersey?
Oh, in
yeah.
New York, you can show nipple.
You can show nipples, just no more pussy.
What do you mean no more pussy? When did that stop?
Before, like in the 90s, I think.
okay.
If you serve alcohol, you can't show vaginas, right?
How do you know that? Sam?
Oh, Mary, I have a lot of knowledge.
Oh.
That's right.
That's why you turn me on so much, because you're so smart. You know everything.
Right. I didn't think it was a physical thing.
Yeah, he's a very. It's always that giant
And that
brain.
too.
Yeah. It's
Sam's brain is sexy. I find it sexy too.
Yeah, that's good. That's really flattering.
I enjoy it in the morning.
You do?
Yeah.
Good.
Sometimes when I'm about to come, I just think of your brain.
You do?
Yeah, being splattered.
My brain doing its best JFK impression.
That made me really happy. I just broke.
You broke the microphone.
I broke
Oh
the
my
mic.
God! You really broke the microphone.
Broke the mic.
You broke the shit out of that microphone.
Yeah, I broke it.
Mars.
That's how you hold your dick in the morning, Jim?
It certainly is.
Yeah,
But it's
with
not
one
as
finger.
but it's small and it's white.
Oh, we
Jim-
both know it's not little.
Jim was laughing so hard at my my brain exploding in a fatal accident that
my
he
boobs.
broke the microphone.
And that's
It's
screw.
hot.
Troy, there's a screw.
Rob, you're not Mars. You don't know what you're doing.
Right there, buddy.
It's hot in here.
Thank you.
Well, after your shirt's off.
Yeah, I just
Thank
that's why I
goodness.
took off my
Did I
clothes. I
screw
got
up?
a little hot.
I see. Did you screw up? Yes, of course you did.
Did you squirt?
No, I don't think Jim. You didn't squirt just now, did you, Jim? Okay. I didn't
I
think so.
squirted last night.
So who were you with last night?
My hand.
You made yourself squirt?
Yeah, like
That's
after I
crazy.
got home from work, I needed to play with myself a little,
I see.
and so I can take a little nap. And I came.
Hold on, how far is our guest?
Congratulations.
I'm here, Jim.
No, we have other guests. You're our.
Richie Sambora's coming in, and to tell you the truth, man,
Oh, I
should we
love
break while I fix
him.
this?
I'm a little bit worried that. Remember last time you were here, and we had a guest? What happened?
They got kicked out,
Right.
and I stood here.
And now
Is that
it's
a
like
good thing?
Richie Sambora's coming in. If they go like, "Wow, Mary Jean's in there," he doesn't want to come in. We're gonna have to.
Shit.
We're gonna have to throw out Richie Sambora too. Mars, you see what he did?
I love it.
You see what he did? This is why we can't have nice things.
We need an Allen wrench.
We need what?
An Allen wrench.
We need an Allen wrench, Mars.
Oh my god, I want to take a picture of this. Why is nobody looking at my nipples?
Because Jim is destroying the studio piece by piece.
Guess what?
What?
I'm nominated for an AVN.
Oh, that's great.
Can you
Congratulations.
believe this?
Yeah,
Ed
good for
Sheeran
you.
didn't get nominated for a Grammy, but you got nominated for an AVN.
Did you? What's the nomination for?
Spectacular boobs.
Spectacular boobs?
They really are.
They are
home run.
spectacular.
A home run.
By the way,
They can vote for me.
how many scenes did you do this year?
I did 4. I have one coming out December 6th for digital
Listen to
playground.
that. Listen to that. 4 scenes. Only 4. Women do hundreds of scenes.
They do,
a year.
yes.
She does 4 scenes, this Mary
Gets
Jean.
nominated.
And she gets nominated for an award.
Wow.
That's how good you are.
No, it's because of you guys. Like seriously, like it's so.
We didn't make those
fucking
titties.
Cool.
No, we just showcased them. Those are there.
Yeah.
Like it's a fan award. Like whoever knew I had fans. Like I find it so amazing that I'm nominated.
Are you
think it's
really?
great.
But it does feel good.
Yeah, and if I didn't have lashes, I would cry a little.
That's so nice.
Well, it's nice to be recognized. The business gets beaten up by a lot of people, right? But then you do a good work and people recognize it.
That's
I
right.
guess I'm coming good. I never,
You're coming great.
That's how you know that we're not having sex. By the way, no, any woman who says that, she's not fucking me.
Oh, is that right?
You know, I'm
'cause she
coming
said I'm
good.
coming good. Yeah, that's not happening.
That's the sure giveaway.
Yeah, is that intimidating when Mary says that she can make herself squirt through fingering? Are you like,
awesome?
But I can't do that.
No, it's fucking great.
Because you got that.
Yeah, you want a girl who can make themselves.
I see.
I think so. Can you type
my
it?
knees for you, Sam.
Oh, thank you very much. Mary is on her knees with her shirt off. That's cool.
Mars is
You know Rob? Okay, Mars has got the Allen wrench in. Okay, she's begging for the penis. I like that.
Give me dick.
Mars brought the wrong equipment
Wrong
to
Allen
tighten a
wrench,
screw.
Mars.
No, this is the stuff that they have a hard time with. Though this whole screw needs tightening.
Yeah, this isn't what Mars is like. This is a little bit above my pay grade.
Yeah.
Mic stand broken. Don't call an engineer for that. You're gonna have to find somebody else. Structural problem. That's not me.
Troy, when was the last time you came?
When was the last time you came,
I
Troy?
still
Mary
wanna-
wants to know.
Yeah, I want to make him come.
Mary would like to make you come. Do you believe that for a second?
Nope.
You think she's playing games?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to make me come?
Yeah.
Stab Sam.
Okay, that's
Never.
that's really you wouldn't do that, would you? Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Jim.
Even if it made Jim climax.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I really want to taste Jim's cum, so
I
it's
see.
like
I get that.
Sorry, just give Jim a kiss on the face. Jim hits himself in the face a lot.
Look at Mars trying to see which wrench fits in. That's like
I like that Mars is using that guest mic.
That's like
Mars. I never met you before, Mary Jean.
that's how he treats the women. She's which one does it fit into?
My left or my right?
What do you think, Mar? Which one is your preference?
Even though they're both the same.
The left or the right?
There's no
Same shit, right? Same shit.
Are you a breast person?
Ass.
He likes asses.
Let's show him my ass.
Yeah. Thank you, Mary. What do you think, Mars?
Nice ass.
Nice ass, he said. Nice ass. Nice ass. Mars is a professional. though,
Yeah,
at the
Mars
end
is
of the day.
working. He can't be all caught up in looking at nude women. He's busy.
Working. He's taking 4 hours to figure out which Allen wrench to use.
Of course he is.
He's working. He's
Making my
Tight.
titty bounce for you.
Oh, thank you very much, Mary. While Mars tightens up the.
Thank you, Mars. I appreciate
the
that.
mic. Are we good to go? Do you think?
Yeah, we're fine.
Or
I
do you-
just fell out. The screw must have been loose. And you know how I am.
Great
Well, yeah.
juice got your girl feeling loose.
Jim, that's not the first time you've been described as having a bit of a screw loose.
Well, I know.
Is that what they say about him in the engineering room? Oh, no surprise there. Jim's always had a screw loose. They ever say that?
No.
No, they don't say that.
No.
Okay, that's okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
they say, when is that closeted fruit going to kill himself?
Is that what they say?
I've heard Mars talk.
Wow.
Mars is mean-spirited.
He is. We got selfies being taken over here.
There goes my face.
Mary Jean's No Angel in new Reality Kings scene. Look at you. Publicity everywhere. Good thing you're friends with Lainey again, huh?
Yeah, we made up a long time ago.
So are you going to go to AVN?
I'm going to go, and I need a date.
You have to go because you're nominated.
You need a date?
I want a date.
Well, where is the AVN Awards?
Vegas.
Vegas. Who are you going to go with?
I'm not sure yet.
You'll have your choice.
Are you flying people out there?
I will.
Oh, shit. When you bring Travis?
Hell yeah.
Dude, you know what you should bring? N to the I to the C.
Oh, my God.
To the O.
That's exactly who your date should be. Nico.
And I'm like, hey.
I know, spelling isn't. I mean, this is not a word for
please,
spell.
whenever it starts with an N and I, it's not going to be a good one.
Yeah,
Nico, I want to fucking take Jim. I'll pay your room, everything.
I wouldn't let you pay my room.
Why don't you just let Jim stay in your room?
Because I want him to feel like the 5-star, 10-star, 20-star, 30 stars. You know, I would make him feel so comfortable. I'm like, Jim, come with me. Be like, you want filet? Okay.
It's probably on a Saturday night, and to be honest, I'm probably booked. It's in January. AVN's normally in January.
January 28th. I know everything.
I'm almost positive I'm booked. I Saturday. The tour's going through March or May so far.
But you don't even have to come with me. Like, we can FaceTime, and I could be like, yeah.
Get it?
The whole time.
I haven't gone AVN in many years. It was fun when I went. Everybody was really nice and in a great mood. And the most amazing sight at that time, it was, I think, was going through the Venetian Hotel. It would take you an hour when you walked into the hotel to get through the crowd to the actual showroom where they had the AVN. It was thousands and thousands of people fucking lined up 10 deep to see the porn stars walking through. That one is me and Jessica Drake. No, it was fun. The cameras, that's me and Jessica Drake. That's like 2006, or that's January of 06, I think. That's Vanity. I think that might have been the first time I hosted it.
So, how far away were we from Sambora time? We don't know. He's not.
I mean, any minute. I was told 10 o'clock.
That's you again.
But he's not in the building or
That's
anything.
2003 or 5, whatever it is. Who knows? I'm just guessing at dates.
Maybe we should bring Nico in, take a break. What do you want to do? What do you want to bring Nico in or take a break?
Well, do we have to take another break?
You have to, yeah. You got.
Do you want to break right now? This way, when Richie comes in, we could just do that and go to the end of the show if we want to. We don't know.
But
He's
you're going to take a break to take photos with him and stuff, right?
That's a good point. He hasn't checked in yet, right?
Not that I know of.
Oh, he's late.
You can take a quick break now and then a quick break later.
Travis always straightens us out. Let's do that. According to Travis, we'll take a quick break now and a quick break later.
Those are hard.
Your nipples are hard?
Yeah, it's a little chilly now in here.
A little bit. Well, that's because you're not wearing any clothes.
No, I think it's really cold in here.
You're
Maybe
both
I should
right.
put your Coca-Cola next to my nipple.
I guess, you know what you should do? Take the Coca-Cola and just pour it all over your body like it's sexy, but then you have sticky soda all over you.
And then touch you.
Don't touch me. You'd be all sticky and gross at that point.
Touch Troy.
Yeah, and then touch Troy or something, yeah.
All right, we'll take a quick break and come right back. We have Mary Jean's here. We're waiting for Richie Sambora and Orianthi, but they are 40 minutes late. I guess traffic was horrendous. I don't know where they're coming from.
I got here early, Jim.
You did. I didn't even see that you texted me.
I love you. You're taking shots at Sambora now.
I know. Look, if I can get up after being fucked up last night, he can get up. That's fair. It's a fair point.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back. We are back. It was a quick break to do a quick read.
Swing.
Mary Jean's here.
Yes.
And I believe Richie Sambora and Orianthi are coming in.
Yes, they are coming in.
They got a...
Oh, she's beautiful.
Yeah, she
there
is.
she is. Hello,
I hope
Orianthi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you.
Hello.
Good to see you too. This is Mary Jean.
Hi, very nice to see you.
Hey, man.
What's going on?
This is Mary
guys.
Jean.
How are you?
I'm the last professional broadcaster, Sam
Hello.
Roberts.
Good to see you, man.
That's Jim
How are
Norton. Welcome.
fight Ali?
What's that?
Did you fight Ali?
Did I fight Ali? Yes, Layla.
He didn't turn out. It didn't do well.
Actually, it was at Yankee Stadium. Yes, my dad.
Are you a big boxing fan?
Yeah, I am.
Have you? What professional fights have you been to? I've only been to one. I'm not as big a boxing guy as I used to.
I've been to many.
You have?
Yeah.
What was the most amazing one you've been to?
Let's see. Maybe George Foreman when he was at his at his ebb. You know what I mean? When he was at his career on that point. You know?
Oh, who was he fighting? Do you remember?
A bum.
A bum? Was it like the Alex Stewart fight? I think he's a bum.
Biting a bum.
Did he win?
Yes, he did.
There is something weird about a championship fight when they're walking in. Like when you're watching two guys about to fight, the energy in that room of watching them walk out. There really is nothing
You know
like
what?
that.
I'll tell you what. The other fight that I saw that was an insane fight was Mike Tyson against Frank Bruno. And Frank was a friend of mine. And his father, Frank's father, was his trainer, right? So I was in the room with Frank, and he was warming up. And, you know, Frank's like this Adonis. He's like 6'7".
Is he British or no?
British.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, yeah, he lasted 5.
When you're watching a guy like Frank Bruno about to go out and fight Mike Tyson, Tyson at that time was a devastating, I don't know, he might have been undefeated at that point.
He changed the room. Listen, before he walked into the ring, the room changed at the MGM Grand in Vegas. When he just walked in, everybody went, oh.
When Tyson walked in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would hate seeing my friend fight Mike Tyson.
That's what I'm wondering.
This is not the position I want my friend to be in.
You know, and you can imagine, because, you know, Mike was short.
Sure.
And Frank 6'7". He just went to the body like nobody's business, man.
when Frank Bruno's getting ready to fight Mike Tyson, are you trying to pump him up in the dressing room like, dude, you got this, or are you like just saying nothing?
No, I'm just kind of going, good luck.
Because you suspect that your friend's about to go out there and
good luck, dude.
And
well, you know, the guy was, you know, Mike was on a roll at that point. You know, let's face it, he was just going crazy.
Did you ever want to fight?
I boxed, but no.
That's not what you wanted to do for a living at any point.
I'm too pretty.
Right.
We were saying that before you came in.
You got to keep the hands.
No, actually,
That's true.
She's too pretty.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not me.
No, I always wondered that because, like, you know, a lot of times rock stars or actors, people who are very successful at this one thing, once they get there, it's like, okay, I achieved my dream.
That's
now what's next? Like they want to go be a boxer. They want to go do this.
None of that shit.
So you
and
just
it never works out. The second thing never works out, right?
No, Mark Gastineau. Remember he tried to box Mark Gastineau from the Jets, get the shit beaten out of him?
That's exactly what I'm talking about, though.
And he's a huge guy, too.
He is. Yeah, but guys like him, Joe Klecko, like they're big dudes, but it doesn't matter.
Klecko, come on now.
Well, did you ever try to? You just train boxing because you liked the
I just
exercise?
trained because it's just training, and you know what? It's fun to beat the shit out of things.
Right.
Well, how long did you train for?
Well, I still do.
Oh, you still do? Okay, so you can actually
She
handle
does
yourself.
too. Now she beats the shit out of things.
Now,
so.
it's very therapeutic. It's very therapeutic. I was watching Richie do it, and I'm like, I got to do that. And it's a great workout, too.
Yeah, but the last thing you want
it's
to
a
do.
really wonderful thing,
But it hurts
especially
your
because the
hands.
music business is so screwed up these days.
Yeah.
You gotta
do something just to get your mind off of everything.
Well, the music business has a reputation of just fucking artists out of their royalties and so many problems. I mean, you were with Bon Jovi for so many years, but was there ever a point where you like, God, this executive is screwing us? Did you ever feel like you guys were getting screwed over by anybody?
No, because I became the president of the record company.
That's the way to do it.
So.
You did. So you kind of had a grasp on the business end of it really early.
Yeah, people taught me.
They did.
Have you made enough money now, though, where, like, you don't even worry about that anymore? Like, if you're getting fucked, it's like, yeah, but I got all this money. What difference does it make?
No, you don't. Just out of principle, you don't want to get that in there. But, you know, hey, we had a really good run, and
when you left
we're having a good run.
When you left Bon Jovi, was it like that movie Rockstar? That's how I envision it, because I was reading an article, and it said that you just, like, one day, you just didn't show up. And you just like, I'm done for now.
My legs would not carry me out the door.
Right. But in that movie Rockstar, Mark Wahlberg did the same thing. He was on stage, and one day he just left, and he's just out of the band. And I love that movie. So I'm like, is that how you did it?
No.
Oh.
All right. What are we going to do? We're not going to talk about that because there's an amalgamation of things that happens. You know, being in a band. It's not the easiest thing in the world because you know you're married to 5 guys, right?
Right.
And everybody experiences fame and fortune at different speeds, right? And you know, hey, I was in that band for 31 years, and we did some damage, you know, so it was pretty good.
And yeah, like you said, when there's 5 people in any situation, there's going to be jealousy, differences of opinions,
especially reacting to fame, right?
Yeah, reacting to fame. It's got to be hard.
No jealousy.
No jealousy.
Not from me, anyway.
No, not from you. But I mean, you know,
everybody always say to me, "Hey, do you want to be, you know, like, shouldn't the band be named like Sambora or something like that?" And I went, "Definitely not."
No,
you never wanted that spotlight.
No. That's not what it was. But I give good band.
You were also, but yeah, you were a huge, famous part of that band. You weren't some unknown guitar. I mean, it's like, everyone knows Mick, but it's Keith Richards. You were one of those guitarists that everybody knew as well.
Yeah, well, thank you for that, but I don't really think so. But
you don't think so?
No, not really, not yet. I'm actually excited because what happens is now, Ori and I have a chance to reinvent something.
Well, how did you meet?
In Maui through Alice Cooper, and I was on tour with Alice for like 3.5 years. And Richie came because he was vacationing. So we're doing this charity show for New Year's Eve. And he came in the room and...
Who the fuck is that?
And it was just like instant connection, instant chemistry. We got up on stage, started jamming out. And yeah, I just felt like it was just there, the energy between us. And Richie's playing his ass off. And,
well, did Alice get annoyed that you're now leaving your tour to go with him?
Well, that was like nearly 4 years ago.
No, Shep did. His manager did.
He did.
No.
Oh, yeah, I gave them enough notice. And, I gave him, a few months' notice and everything. And I said,
it wasn't like we
it wasn't like a week or anything,
Okay, but you
and
gave
I said
time.
I would still, if you couldn't find anybody for the first couple of weeks, I'd be there. But they found Nita Strauss, who's awesome, and she's doing a great job. So everything's good.
Who's that?
Alice's guitar player that he has now.
No, Alice and I had written a bunch of songs together. We had a couple hits together. I produced some stuff for so we were friends. And as an artist, he respected that Ori needed to be an artist, not just somebody.
Yeah, he knew I came in
that
as
was
an
in
artist.
his band.
Yeah.
Right.
Not
like it was like it wasn't a big thing.
But Shep was kind of annoyed.
Shep was pissed.
Well,
he was pissed.
Yeah, Shep was not happy.
Shep gets pissed sometimes.
You know what? It's just because it's like, hey, here's another phone call I got to make to do something different.
Right. He doesn't want to have to do that. Man, what are you complicating my day for, Richie?
Thanks a bunch.
Right.
Well,
Alice is so supportive of what we're doing, and he loves Richie, and he actually sang on one of our songs. So.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't hate you for
on the record.
No, it's,
so
man, you know what? Like I said, an artist that understands that another artist has to do something that's going to make a difference.
Yeah,
there's no dismay or there's no disdain.
Did you and Shep ever make up? Yeah. Oh, you did. All right.
Everything's good.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes
now.
a while.
Now we're back with my brother Doc McGee. Who, we decided to put the old team back together and see what happens there.
He manages Kiss.
Yes, he does.
Okay, he still does manage Kiss, yeah, because they're another band that's had the membership changes. And,
Right.
Membership. My fucking aunt. You know what I'm saying? The group, the band.
The Kiss membership
The Kiss
card.
membership card, yes.
Have you bought the coffin yet? You should.
I have not, but a lot of people are rooting that I do soon.
Man, that's what I want to be buried in.
I don't know. I might want to do that. You wouldn't be buried. No, you wouldn't go with the Kiss coffin. Why not? It's got some. At least it's got some personality.
I would be in the Robert Johnson coffin. That's what I would be in.
Oh, all right.
It's a really classy move, the Kiss coffin.
Yeah, why not?
In a tuxedo.
Yeah. Right. So you guys have a holiday song coming out. Do you worry that, like, I feel like the Christmas song market is getting very competitive. Just last night, I don't know if you guys heard DMX's.
Michael Bublé. Hey.
That guy sings. For a guy who lisps, he really is dynamite.
You're stepping on Michael Bublé's toes, but then DMX put out Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer last night. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I don't know if you can compete with DMX. Do you worry about that?
No.
You don't worry about that.
The song, actually the song, it's not really a holiday song, but it is.
Right.
It's called One Night of Peace. Right. A buddy of mine,
piece of ass,
was about to go into Iraq to get Saddam, and he was a good friend of mine, and he couldn't tell me where he was at that point, and he said, listen, I don't know if I'm going to get out of here. So would you do me a favor and just take care of my kids? He had 2 kids and a wife. And I said, of course, man. And the song was built out of that emotion, And luckily, my boy came back, and we had a great song. But it's 25 years old, and usually, you don't kind of do that. It basically comes from the present moment of what's happening, but this is something that was very timeless, and it could be a Christmas song, or it could be just a great song.
It works year round. Right?
That's a lot of pressure to put on you, though. Like, you know, as a friend, like, you know, I'm going to ask my friend to watch my kid. That's what do you have to kind of say yes if someone asks.
Well, I mean, look, we were really close. Just even taking care of his affairs, you know. One of the other things I did for the troops was actually put together by Doc. We went to Camp Pendleton, and, you know, when these kids come home in a box, they kick their families off the
base?
Yeah. In a month.
Wow.
Because they got new people coming in. So we did a big show. And Beyonce was on it too.
Whoa! Oh no, Jay-Z would have been, but he was fucking someone else.
Maybe. I hope not. No, he's a good dude. Man.
No, he just admitted that he cheated. It's fine.
I read in the New York Times he committed infidelity.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? A rock star committing infidelity?
Not me.
That's crazy.
The only way I cheat on Nori is with my guitars because they kind of look like women. You know? That's the only thing I get away with, really.
Yeah. Do you? How do you? It must be difficult being in a relationship and being a rock star, especially like a rock star from your era. Bon Jovi was known for, like, as they say,
Con Jovi.
That's right. Con Jovi? What does that mean?
Nobody kidding.
Oh.
There was a German band that came out, and they were actually better than us. It was Con Jovi.
Yeah, but you guys got
fantastic. They were amazing. I swear to God, this German band was like... I went to see him one night, and I said, shit, that was good.
Were they a tribute band? Like, were they doing Bon Jovi songs?
Yeah, they were doing other stuff. Yeah. They were called Con Jovi. Yeah.
But Bon Jovi had a good run of getting quite a bit of puss, right? So to speak.
Well, he's married.
But that's what I mean. Like no, I'm talking about the band. You know what I mean?
Like as a whole.
Women love that band.
As a whole, I like that.
Right.
Fuck yeah! Yeah! Fucking home run!
Yeah. But it must be difficult to decide.
It's really
to
not.
get in a relationship
really
at that point.
No, it's not. You know what? You grow up, man.
Yeah.
Basically, you grow up.
Yeah.
Really. You know.
But in the 80s, it's like different. When you're younger, it's like, you know.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Right. You got no money.
Right.
You know, and it was a different time.
There's no cell phones. There's no everybody no TMZ.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah. It was. Look. It was a lot of fun.
Right.
And she knows. She don't care. She's
been around bands.
Way long.
You probably got to date someone. You've been in bands so you're not shocked by rock star behavior because you've been in a band
Hell
for.
no, are you kidding me?
His reputation didn't intimidate you?
No.
Good.
But
Not at all.
Let me ask you.
Because I will tell you why.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I was always a gentleman. I was not that kind of, you know. I was a serial dater, I guess, or something.
Oh, are you monogamous?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Wow.
When you're in a band too, when you're like you work with Alice Cooper, whoever it is, do the guys who you work with in the band tend to fall in love with you? Because it's a very intimate relationship. You're touring together. You're spending time together.
Climb into bed in the bus.
Not even sex.
No, they're all brothers to me.
But it's all. But no. But
we live together. You know.
For
we're all-
you, but today.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I
yeah,
don't
she's
know.
saying, like,
That's a yes.
you guys are all my brothers. And they're like,
yeah, right.
You know, no, truly. And it was.
Right, perfect. That's what I want.
Yeah,
Sister.
right. We know.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, right.
That's the way I
But
viewed
in
them
my
all.
dreams,
I viewed them all as my brothers.
yeah, shit's a little crazy.
Yeah, exactly. There's incest
Weird.
going on up there, right?
Well, let's hope not that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Was
my
that, come
mother.
on. What?
No.
Yeah.
Is that sexual harassment?
I hope not.
I think on me.
It
Right,
is.
right.
He
That's
loves
what it-
guys. You should.
I'm
That one.
suing you.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Go on, Sam.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You know Mary Jean? Are you a fan of Bon Jovi, Mary Jean, or Richie Sambora, or Orianthi?
She doesn't know who the hell I am.
She doesn't know
Sure,
what's
everyone knows who you are.
No, she can look at me. She's going like this. Who
No,
the
I'm
hell
just
is this
so
guy?
mesmerized because it's so cool. Everyone I get to meet on this show, so I'm just like, wow,
Right.
it's cool.
Right.
Well, girl, stop talking, baby.
I just want to take off my clothes for you. I'm like, I'm like, what?
Would that be Orianthi? So let's say like somebody was like, "Oh, Richie, I just want to take my clothes off for you." Would you be like, "Don't do that," or would you be like, "Cool,
perfect,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Like, let's party."
Fantastic.
Right.
I'd be like, get away, bitch.
You would. Okay.
You can't mess around with a girl with a hat.
No, you look good in a hat too. A lot of people. I don't look particularly good in hats, as hard as that is to believe.
You don't look good without them.
That's a great point too.
Right. That's
Yeah.
the issue. It's not the hat.
Yes,
The hat's not the
yes.
problem.
Yeah.
What?
Right.
I don't know. I've just. I think.
Why don't you think he was?
People. What's
Jim,
the
put a hat on.
Yeah, you would.
Somebody find a hat for
I've been
Jim.
called a. What's
Don't
the?
have a hat here.
Does anybody have a hat?
I've been called a homely mopey fuck.
No. Come on, dude. That's not true.
I appreciate that, but that's what they say.
With
you're
a
not-
big penis.
That's exactly, but it's just not mine.
That's
It's
the
in
way
my
you
honey.
sell it. That's the way you sell everything.
Yeah.
By the way, the EP that they're promoting is it's called Making History. It's a new EP. It's available December the 15th. Is One Night of Peace, the holiday song. Kind of, he's saying it's not really a holiday song, but the new EP is December 15th. The holiday song is tomorrow.
Yes.
And we should give out your Twitter handles so people know where to find you. RS Official or The Real...
RSO Official.
Oh, I apologize. RSO Official.
I don't know anything, you know.
The Real
I just
Sambora.
work here. I swear to God, I just work here. People just...
The Real Sambora on Twitter, and also Orianthi. It's Orianthi. Now, is that your first name, or is that just your stage name?
That's my first name. I'm half Greek, so
Greek.
Greek,
and what else?
I don't know. I'm kind of a European mutt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
what is Orianthi? Is
From
that
my mum is she's part French, she's part Irish, and something else. So.
Mutt.
Yeah. So I'm like a whole combination of different.
It's an amalgamation of all
Everything.
that you know.
Okay.
In there.
Well, we only had you for a few minutes because you guys came in late. You had traffic coming in this morning?
No. Keep going.
Okay.
I'm having a good time with you guys.
Yeah, we are too.
We're having a good time with you guys.
Did you guys hit traffic coming up today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
Of course, man.
Just another Thursday in New York.
Yeah.
Right?
Tuesdays in LA.
Don't forget,
Right.
it's the holidays, you know.
It is.
Yeah, it is kind of, not from the rest of the year, it's going to be an abomination.
But it's so beautiful this time of
But
year.
you know, hey,
truly.
they're doing a lot of street work here in New York these days, aren't they? They're trying to fix the roads and stuff. So.
They are. Yeah. Well, you're from this area, so you're not,
Of course, yeah.
You grew up in New Jersey?
Grew up in New Jersey. I've lived in New York many times, yeah.
Okay, so you're not shocked by the behavior here or the traffic or any of that stuff?
I'm shocked.
Have you mellowed out a lot as the years have gone on? Have you, obviously you're not the same, you're in a relationship, but have you kind of calmed down and not wanted to do the typical stuff that a rock star does?
You know what? That ended long ago, man. You know, I don't want to blow the myth.
Who's the myth?
Can I ask you out? Jesus, can we have date night sometime? You have to wear a hat.
Yeah.
Well, now Travis is saying that your people are saying you really have to go. Where are they going next, Travis?
Hat store.
Upstairs.
Upstairs?
Yeah, I don't know where they're going.
What's upstairs?
More
There's
stuff.
other shows. You got shows all over the place here at Sirius XM.
We've been working real hard. We've been having such a good time.
You got to spread the word about Making History, about One Night of Peace, about
Spread the word.
Spread
Spread
the
your
word.
legs. Spread the word.
That's right. Spread
We had
your
a
legs.
blast making this record.
You did.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, and we got 22 songs recorded and 70 plus written, and we're putting them
Wow.
out slowly.
Yeah,
so
we
people can sort of
actually, you know,
digest them, you know.
It's one of those things when you meet somebody and all of a sudden it's like,
Yeah, it's just instant.
and
you
it's
know,
not like I
constantly.
wouldn't know.
Right.
After I sold 150 million records with Bon Jovi and did all the stuff that I did there.
Right.
No, this is better. So
This is better than Bon Jovi?
You're happier with this than
Whoa.
Bon Jovi.
It's better music.
no doubt.
Well, it comes out. Making History is available the 15th, and One Night of Peace you just go get tomorrow on iTunes, I'm sure, or wherever.
Yeah, man. You know, it's a great song.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it's about the soldiers and about what they go and they lay down for us. You know, man, that's some heavy stuff. And
And you think it's better than DMX's version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
I haven't heard it.
Right. So
Could you
can't-
play it so I can hear it?
I don't have it, and nor would I play it. I don't
Travis,
wanna
do
hear
you
it.
have
I don't want to hear
DMX's
DMX.
version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
I'm so sorry.
Okay, let's see.
I'm scraping the bottom of the comedy barrel. I try
That's
to
all right. I
do.
live there.
You know what? That's what I love about you.
I do. All right, so far this is a hit. All right, their publicist is screaming. We're going to take a quick break. Thank you, Richie. We're glad you guys made it in. Orianthi, we're glad you came at all, and they have other stuff to do. We're going to come back and wrap up the show because I'm going to Philly tonight.
What are you doing there?
I'm doing a gig at the Fillmore, and then I have
Awesome.
Bethlehem tomorrow, New Jersey Saturday.
Bethlehem, you're going to be borning Jesus or something.
That's right.
Yeah. I think so.
That's right.
I didn't have anything for that.
Are you the Virgin Mary?
Not in any hole.
It's just a Mary.
Fuck yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
You heard what I said? All right. We'll be right
did.
back, guys. Thank you guys very much. Oh, sorry, Sam.
No, it's not.
It is on, right?
The mic.
Okay, yeah, I thought I turned it on.
I think
Yeah.
it's so hot you wear a wedding ring.
You do?
Yeah.
Thank you. Why do you think that's hot?
Because that makes me feel like, oh my God, your dick still gets hard.
Right? No, that's a good point. And then you see that I have a child. That means that
it's coming.
That means I left it in, right?
Shit.
You can always tell that if somebody's got a kid, if it's their kid, they left it in.
That's a big if. All right, so...
Not in my case.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, I get things done.
Oh, real funny.
So, Nico, welcome to the program. We only have a few minutes, unfortunately, but we can deal with this in the coming weeks.
Nico...
I get to come back?
Of course.
Yeah.
Would you be at all... Do you know what the AVNs are? the awards ceremony?
I would take him.
You would?
I would.
Nico,
With those eyes?
Nico likes to...
no shitting, though.
Shitting on the bus?
Yeah.
You heard about that?
I was here.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, that's right. You know, Nico, he has to sneak around his house to masturbate. Because he lives with his parents. He's not allowed to shut the door.
Well, he sleeps in a bunk bed.
He sleeps in a bunk bed.
Oh.
Because he wants more room for activities.
The bottom? You like the bottom or the top?
The top.
That's what you want to hear, right?
Yeah. Do you like fingers too? Yeah. He's going to the AVN.
He goes, yeah. Do you know, Nico, that Mary Jean was sexually intimate with a staffer who used to work on the show? Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah.
Do you know how many fingers that Mary Jean got in our staffer Adrian's rectum?
Probably a lot.
How many do you think? Guess.
11.
How do you, Nico? That is
10. 10.
She got 7 fingers in his bottom.
7.
How many do you think you could take?
I don't know.
How many do you think?
Yes.
Like if
For real.
Probably 3.
The best part was watching him almost say 4 and realizing how gay that sounded and then fucking downgrading to 3.
So he goes 3. Mary, if you get 3 fingers inside a man, do you think to yourself, like, I could do 5. If I can do 3, I can do 5.
And I can stick a dildo up there too.
With the 3?
If I can stick 3 or even 5 fingers, we're fucking taking out the dildo. And
Wow.
we're fucking.
How do you feel about that, Nico?
Feel pumped.
You would do that?
Yeah.
Do you take a dildo on the hiney?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
A little one or a big one?
Surprise me.
Oh!
Okay, Nico.
What color?
Doesn't matter.
Good boy.
Right. They're all brown on the way out, right, Nico?
They're all brown and red on the way out.
Nico's like, I know.
We found out yesterday. Nico told us that he had told us in the weeks prior that he had had sex with one partner.
Yeah.
But his story was very, very, very suspicious.
Full of holes.
Yeah, a lot of holes. A lot more holes than Nico's had in his bedroom, right? And we found out yesterday he was fibbing.
Yeah.
And that he hasn't been de-virginized yet.
You're still virgin?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Seriously.
He is.
Swear.
Yeah.
Swear.
I swear. I wish I wasn't.
He's a virgin.
Yeah, he is a virgin.
You haven't had pussy?
No.
Do you like that?
Do you know what pussy smells like?
Would you want to find
Put
out?
your hand in.
You ever see a Bumblebee commercial?
it.
Oh.
Wait,
it.
Mary.
Smell it.
Wait.
Wait, is he an intern?
Yeah. Mary, you don't want.
Yeah,
Nico, you don't want. You
Just don't put your nose on
You
it.
don't want to. You know.
It smells good,
What
right?
is it? We told him no. He did it anyway.
Yeah, he could. We did tell him no,
He
but
said
it's,
no. Nico, you heard us say no, right?
yeah.
Can I post this picture?
No, absolutely you cannot.
Let me see.
Troy, that's actually you're full of bad ideas over
Oh,
there.
that's so pretty. You have to.
Yeah,
I
no.
approve. Mary Jean Vargas approves.
Oh, okay. Well, we actually weren't worried about that.
Oh.
Yeah, we figured you'd be okay with it. We're not gonna write.
It's theater of the mind anyway, and people, if you post the photo, people will realize that it never happened, which will
Yeah.
humiliate us.
Yes.
It'll. Yeah,
Then again, she is dressed.
no, she is.
I have underwear on.
She has
today.
underwear on, and we just put his face. You know,
You like
whatever.
my laces?
Mary, I'm lost in your eyes.
I want you to be.
You do?
Yes.
I understand.
Oh, so yeah, now that Nico's an intern, though, we can't just say the rules with interns are stricter than they used to be. We got to
They
be
are.
careful
Oh, I
They
get
are.
it.
I mean, if Nico
on his own.
independently
Sure.
develops feelings and he and Mary Jean develop a connection,
Perfectly allowed.
But-
that's different.
I'm taking him on a date to Vegas.
You are?
He's going to buy his trip, right? Because you have the buddy thing, right?
What buddy thing?
Buddy pass.
Buddy pass?
Buddy pass.
What buddy pass?
He has like a family member that works in an airline, so
Do you have a family member that works in an airline?
Not that I know of.
Did you just make that up off the top of your head?
I
You did.
thought.
He
Yeah.
just created a family member that works for an airline.
That's really weird. That's a
I thought
weird thing.
that's how he was gonna get my ticket too, so I can go pick up my award.
Oh, you
for
thought
spectacular
you thought
moves too.
Nico was going to fly you.
Together.
Together, buddy pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. Mary Jean has been nominated for an AVN. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Okay, and you know why.
Yeah.
So would you
think
want to
she-
go to the porn awards?
Sure.
Do you think she deserves the nomination?
Yeah.
Why? What makes you say that?
Why not? Like,
Oh,
have you
excuse
seen
me?
Mary Jean?
Oh.
With like specifically though.
She's a chesty young lady.
She is.
Do you want to take me to Del Frisco too? Sure. Oh.
Okay.
He's making money.
Last time Mary did, you understand that Mary's going to leave you with the bill.
Yeah.
You know, have you been to Del Frisco's before? No. It's more expensive than like
place.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
I've never been to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay, well you should go to Buffalo Wild Wings and then realize.
Yeah,
that
see
Del
how it
Frisco's
feels.
is-
See how it affects your pocketbook.
Yeah.
And then decide if you want to go to Del Frisco.
How much money do you normally spend on a lunch?
I bring lunch from home.
So
Who makes it?
I do.
Oh, he said that very defensively.
Yeah, yeah, Jim. What, the
am I, a
fuck do you
kid?
think?
Not my mom.
Yeah.
I wish my mom makes it, but I do.
What do you make?
Sandwich,
What kind of sandwich?
You ever have peanut butter and jelly?
turkey, provolone.
Turkey and provolone. Cold cuts, huh?
Yeah.
Cold cut Nico.
Do we? Rob did a production piece of it, Nico. Travis just informed me of something.
Oh, okay. Let's take a listen.
I just didn't think what I was saying before I said it. Example. Yeah.
Patient and. Wait a minute.
I can't. All my funny bones are coming out.
I'm done. Yeah.
But it wasn't even halfway done.
Oh my God. At first I go like, this is stupid. You can barely even hear it. But then within 10 seconds of hearing it, like it just hits you in the back of your throat. Right?
Was he
10 seconds
moaning?
of doing what to it?
Was he moaning?
Never mind that. Never you mind.
He was moaning?
That's how he breathes. He gets nervous on the air.
Oh, I
And
thought he was masturbating or something. That sounds like, oh, disturbing.
He forgets
Because he's
that.
a virgin.
I think he forget, and he does masturbate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you can masturbate and still be a virgin?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's just never had sex with a woman.
Lots of virgins masturbate even more than people who aren't
Sure.
virgins.
Sometimes they stay
It's a little
virgins.
disturbing.
Why do you think that's disturbing?
I don't know. It's just like, how do you know about coming if you never felt another person come too? Even though that's weird, but do you?
Yeah. No, that doesn't make any sense.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. No, because you could just jerk off and then come. Right? You don't
Are
have to
you watching porn?
Right.
Have you ever watched
So
Mary
you're
Jean's work?
I have.
He's a fan, Mary.
What? Seriously?
Yeah.
Which one?
I haven't seen many, but I've seen a few.
Tell me what I had on. I feel like you're bluffing.
I'm
Nico?
not bluffing, but I don't remember the.
Nico, can I
Wash
ask you a
my
question?
tits?
Are you fibbing?
Did you lie again just
No,
now?
I didn't lie.
Nico!
I'm looking you straight in the eye.
Oh.
Did you lie about watching Mary Jean porn?
No.
You've watched Mary Jean porn?
Yes.
I believe that after he
Okay.
saw her in here, the
Okay.
idea that he talked to her and then could watch her have sex.
Is that what
I
happened?
get the attraction that he probably is like, oh my God, she's hot. I want to watch this movie.
Mary Jean was in here and you were like, I want to see that girl have some sex?
Yeah.
Where'd you watch it?
I want to see that girl
On the
score.
computer.
On
No.
the computer? No, but where?
Oh, at home.
Did you tug your prick?
Where's the computer?
In the dining room.
Oh.
No one was home.
You were jerking off in the dining room?
No one was home.
Oh man, would your parents be bummed out if they found out you were jerking off in the dining room? That's like a formal room, right?
Computer's against the wall.
It's against the wall?
Yeah.
What's that mean? You have to look for the load when you're done?
You just stand in the corner like Blair Witch and jerk off. His parents come home and just see Nico.
That was
in
a
the
very
corner.
scary scene, wasn't it? When he walked in at the,
The
end.
very end.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
That was creepy shit.
The Nico jerk off project.
Did you come?
Yeah.
To Mary?
Yeah.
What was she doing?
All right. Don't get all
Coming.
hot with me.
What was she doing, Nico? Talk to us.
Yeah.
She was fucking.
And sucking?
That was a dumb question. So Nico would
Now
be
my
interested.
pussy's wet.
If you guys click off the air and become friends, and maybe you would go to an event like that.
Sure.
Well, how would you say something? Because he's good at slick talk.
Yeah, Nico told us that he almost got fired from a job because he kept slick talking the girls.
So at least try to slick talk.
Like right now?
Talk dirty.
Yeah.
I can't do it on command.
You have to.
So just like walk
I'm gonna
in.
come.
I can't.
You know, you just walked in the room, Nico, right?
Okay.
Jim, myself, Troy, and Rob holding a video camera are not here.
That's right. Which means it's a better show.
Yeah, much better. You'd see Mary sitting here in that little dress, that fat ass with them titties,
Say that again. My what?
fat ass. and you walk in, you see her, right? I mean, look at that.
My fat ass.
She's a delight.
Ass. What do you say?
You got a fat ass.
That sounds like actually offensive. When
Sounds like a bird, like a parakeet. Fat ass.
Yeah, he did this repeated sentence. Yeah, how about that? You can't say fat ass. Just say something.
Don't use my slick talk, Nico.
Yeah.
It's not slick talk because I can slick talk.
That's why I sent him all the emojis, the
Right.
eggplant.
She was sliding in my DM last night, okay?
Oh, yes, I was.
Yeah, she was. Especially now that I've been telling her she got a fat ass. You know what I mean? She likes that. But only because it's my thing.
Oh, yeah.
What's your thing?
I don't have a lot of things.
This is what you say, Nico. Go like this. My thing. If you want to see my thing, it's in my pants.
That was good.
Yeah.
That's right, because on the bus, it's in the back of your pants.
Right, that's true.
Sorry, I know I should mention shitting your pants. You're talking about pants.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
apologize.
When you're slick talking Mary Jean, do not mention shitting your
I was
pants.
a cop walking on my
I was
part.
never going to mention that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I remember.
I bet she does.
I shouldn't shit myself. Go ahead, Nico. We apologize.
We apologize, Nico.
Go ahead.
I don't know how to come off of that now.
No, don't worry. It never happened.
Can we
forget
use
it.
your shit as lube and rub it around your dick and just like,
You gonna do that, Nico?
I mean,
I don't know how to respond to that.
Okay, Nico, here's the
Well,
thing.
yes. Yeah. Respond to that.
Pretend she works at Pathmark.
Mary
you won't let
Jean's-
me use your
Mary-
shit as lube?
Mary Jean has a memory that's similar to a goldfish, so you don't have to worry. She's forgotten everything already.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to worry about any of the stuff we discussed previously. You don't have to come off of these embarrassing stories. We're back to square one again.
Worse than a shark?
Yeah, no, goldfish. And you've got Mary here.
Okay.
You're at a bar.
Go ahead, Nico. You can do it.
At a strip club?
At a strip club.
I've never been to.
You ever been to a strip club?
Okay. TGIF.
You're at TGIFs. Mary Jean is bringing you anytizers.
This is harder than it seems.
Maybe
That's
I
a
should,
line. That's okay.
There you go. You
All right,
opened the
all
door.
right,
Honesty
okay.
is always good.
But
Do
it's
you want me to
also
sit on your? Can I sit on his lap?
No, that'll distract
Yeah.
him too much. We only have 2 minutes left anyway. So,
here's what you
yeah,
say.
you could just sit there comfortably.
This is harder than it
This
seems.
is harder than it seems.
And she'll go, "What's harder than it seems?" And you'll be like,
My dick.
"See, that's really great."
Good. So go ahead, Nico.
Oh, I'm sorry. We need the mic.
Now, Nico, just talk.
What do I say?
Just hit on her or flirt. You don't have to do anything. Just talk.
You
You're
smell good.
Thank you. You smell even better.
It's great.
Do you like the way my pussy smells?
Oh, it smells great.
Yeah. Do you want it in your face again?
I sure do.
Yeah. Is your dick getting hard?
It is.
You want me to touch it a little?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me touch it. Don't get scared. Don't flinch. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Yeah. Let me feel your little asshole too.
Okay.
Yeah, don't feel his asshole.
Troy, you're good.
How's your dick? Because it fucking feels soft.
That was wonderful.
Very good. Very good, everybody. Very good. Everybody played their roles perfectly.
Perfectly. Very fun.
That did seem that seemed like real life. That was great.
His dick was so soft.
Troy.
Troy.
Troy loved it.
We all did.
Troy loved it.
She smells nice though, right?
She smells great.
Just sitting there.
Yeah.
Excellent.
This was very fun. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
I'll see Philadelphia tonight. Thank you to Richie Sambora and Orianthi. We didn't know if they were going to show up or not show up.
Yes. Thank
Can
you.
I come on your to your show in Jersey?
Yeah, it's Saturday night. I'll put you on the list, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not, I'll get myself in.
I'll get you in.
Thank you to young Nico.
Hi, Nico's always fun. We enjoy you. Are you enjoying your time on the show so far?
Oh, yeah.
You've been treated well?
Yeah.
Good. How old are you now?
20.
I would say to go to the strip club. I think I'd be 21. You'd be 18 or 21 to get in.
You know, I know some people.
Now, when do you turn 21?
May.
All right. Well, if we know you then, hopefully it's a few months away. No, it's a few months away. You can get in. All right. I won't be here tomorrow, but Sal, do you know who's coming in tomorrow?
I think Mike Cannon. And
Mike's good.
We might have Paul Shear coming in tomorrow. Yeah, Paul Shear coming in tomorrow.
Okay,
Can I co-host? I've been dying to co-host.
You have?
I don't know, you know.
We'll have to. We'll talk to the board of directors about it.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool. That's fancy
Yeah,
stuff.
We're getting cut off. Congratulations, Mary Jean, on the nomination.
Thank you.